First, Tom 1629 negative expires 4/15 of 26 2016 eastbound versus Alport.
Front window works better. There we go. All right. Well, I'm Deputy. I don't need your back window down. I was trying to figure out why that one was going down. Well, I'm Deputy Slope. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. All right. May I see your driver's license, please? All right. Any reason you're videoing me there?
Does that bother you?
Not at all. So this is a passport card. Do you have a driver's license?
Why would you ask?
Everybody do me a favor and hit the like button. If you would, please, real fast, just hit the like button and then put in the comment section, OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio.
Why would I ask what?
About my recording.
Well, I do traffic stops for a living, and probably in the last 1,000 traffic stops I've done, I haven't had someone hold their phone up and video me. So it's something out of the normal, and when something out of the normal happens, typically I address it.
Did you just hear that, folks? Did you just hear that? He said it's out of the normal that you would hold your phone up and record him. He's recording you. Listen to him again.
What?
About my recording.
Well, I do traffic stops for a living, and probably in the last 1,000 traffic stops I've done, I haven't had someone hold their phone up and video me. So it's something out of the normal, and when something out of the normal happens, typically I address it.
Boy, it happens all the time.
Well, it doesn't happen to me. I don't know if you do traffic stops for a living, but I do traffic stops for a living, and this doesn't happen all the time. So,
well, then that's the problem. Put a 1 in the chat if you're going to record the police at all times. Put a 1 in the chat if you record police, and you will record him right in his face. And if you have the trifold, and you will show him number 1 on your trifold is the right to film police, Turner versus Driver. Why in the world would you not film the police? That's crazy.
You are incorrect. Well, you passed
the time.
Well, it doesn't happen to me. I don't know if you do traffic stops for a living, but I do traffic stops for a living, and this doesn't happen all the time. So you are incorrect. Well, you passed me at 15 miles.
He's trying to claim that recording police isn't normal. It's not regular. Why would you record police? Put a 1 in the chat if police are distrustworthy, if they're trash, if you don't trust cops at all. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't trust them one single bit. That you know if you don't have your camera going, that cop might shoot you, that he might cheat you, that he might beat you. He could RAPE you. He could put you in torture cuffs. Put a 1 in the chat if you know the reason why you record cops is because you don't trust them one single solitary bit. Let's listen to just this last 10 seconds.
I don't know if you do traffic stops for a living, but I do.
Now he's explaining that he does traffic stops for a living, and you recording him is not normal. It's not normal? You sure about that, Jack Boot Thug Pig? You sure?
Traffic stops for a living, and this doesn't happen all the time. So you are incorrect. Well, you passed
That's a problem.
At 15 miles an hour above the posted speed limit, 60 miles an hour in a posted 45, as you weave through traffic, passing slower moving vehicles on both the left and the right.
I've got that. So,
okay, yeah, so perfect. See our registration paperwork, home proof, insurance, please.
Do I have to? I have to stop my recording.
If you would rather not, you don't have to.
Are you going to write me for it?
Absolutely, 100%.
So did you just hear what he said? Listen to it again. You guys, the reason why I showed you guys this is because it hits all the markers of everything I've been teaching you guys.
Okay, yeah, so perfect. See our registration paperwork, home proof, insurance, please.
Do I have to? I have to stop my recording.
He said, you don't have your paperwork ready to go. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Delete Laws. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's that thumbs up right down there at the bottom. Just take 1 second. Just take 1 second, because I'm going to teach you a bunch of stuff today that you should know because you've watched this channel before. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been here before, if you've been in my channel before, and you have learned the things that I've taught you. This gentleman is telling the officer that he has to turn off his phone from recording. the one thing that can keep him safe from being shot, the one thing that will shine the light of transparency, he has to turn the phone off to get his proof of insurance out of his phone. On this channel, I teach you guys that you need to have your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance ready to go on a laminated card. That you take your actual driver's license. This is obviously Denzel Washington from a California fake ID on Hollywood Boulevard that you get for $9. So I'm not Denzel Washington, for the record. I am not Denzel Washington. This is an actor named Denzel Washington. This is obviously a toy fake ID for fun for kids. So you have to have I make a photocopy of my license front and back. It's worked in 2 different states where I did not give them my physical identification. I only showed them the photocopy. I have my current registration and my current proof of insurance on a laminated card, because the one thing I don't want to do is turn my phone off when I'm recording. And then I have everything. I've got everything up inside of a visor with this nice fancy broccoli wad rubber band that you got when you ordered my trifold. It's up in the visor just like that. And then when he comes up and he starts talking and doing, see this guy, he records himself. So he's doing his little dance. He's doing his little TikToks. This cop is, for his TikToks and for his Instagram. So everybody can see that he's the cop in charge. He's such a douchebag. It's unbelievable. Everything's right here. Phone's in my hand. Cop comes up and says some nonsense to me. Here's my license, my registration, and proof of insurance. There you go, copper. This is still up in here. My phone is always recording. And the cop says, hey, why are you recording me? Perfect. That's my right. First of all, I'm going to invoke my 5th Amendment right to remain silent. It's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to invoke my 5th Amendment right. I've invoked my 5th Amendment right, so you can't answer me any more questions. Then I'm just going to take it like this. See this trifold? It's a trifold. It's got a bunch of pages in it. I just flip it like this to right there. And when he says, why are you recording me? I just show him the right to film cops is held up by Turner versus Driver, and Izari versus Yeehaw. Our right to film police falls squarely within the First Amendment. This is how I teach you how to do it. This is how I teach you how to do it. I teach you just to do it just like this. Just like this. If you want to get my trifold, go to deletelaws.com. Go to deletelaws.com and get my trifold. I sell it for $30, $9, and then I give it away for free for people who can't afford it. So if you can't afford it, and oh, by the way, if you order anything from my website, I'm going to give you everything I sell for free today, including my 5A cop card. These went out today. Anybody pre-order a 5A cop card? These went out today. These are being shipped today. Not this laminated one, the actual credit card version. I only have 1,000 and I've already sold a bunch. So if you don't get one soon, you're not going to get a 5A cop card, the credit card version. I mean, he's hitting every metric that I've taught you guys how to overcome these cops. And this guy's not prepared at all.
Traffic stops for a living, but I do traffic stops for a living, and this doesn't happen all the time. So you are incorrect. Well, you passed me at 15 miles an hour above the posted speed limit, 60 miles an hour in a posted 45, as you weave through traffic, passing slower moving vehicles on both the left and the right.
Okay, I've got that. So,
okay, yeah, so perfect. See our registration paperwork, current proof of insurance, please.
Let me listen.
Well, you passed.
So now he's going to go on a big tirade of everything this guy's done wrong. And the guy replies, he says, okay. Why would he reply to that? Why would you reply? Why would you say, okay?
Living, and this doesn't happen all the time.
He's talking about filming. Doesn't happen all the time.
You are incorrect. Well, you passed me at 15 miles an hour above the posted speed limit, 60 miles an hour in a posted 45, as you weave through traffic, passing slower moving vehicles on both the left and the right.
Okay, I've got that.
He said, okay. No, dude. No, you look at him blankly. He's saying all these things, and I'm looking at him as though he's 1,000 miles away, like I'm looking right through him, because I don't give a rat's booty what he is saying. And then I say, I invoke my 5th Amendment right to remain silent. Everything I need to provide by law is in the slip right here. Now I don't have to answer any questions. I don't have to say anything at all. These are your rights. They're so powerful if you use them properly. But now let's listen to him agree to the charges.
Okay, yeah, so perfect. See our registration paperwork, current proof of insurance, please.
And he doesn't. He's not prepared.
Do I have to? I have to stop my recording.
If you would rather not, you don't have to.
Are you going to write me for it?
Absolutely, 100%.
He's going to give him a ticket. Wow, what a jerk. What an absolute jerk.
Yeah, I know I'm not going to get any breaks because I'm recording you. But this is
Oh, no. I'm being a member of the traffic unit. It is my job to issue citations,
everybody goes 60 down this road.
and I write everyone tickets.
I mean, if you guys don't know that we have a jackboot thug pig, he's a pig. So the speed limit's 55. This guy was doing 60. That's how much of a pig this guy is. If there's a law on the books, there's a pig ready to enforce it.
I know I'm not going to get any breaks.
I know I'm not going to get any breaks because I'm recording you. So the police, and he knows that this pig is going to try to persecute him and prosecute him and punish him for putting a camera on this pig to hold him accountable.
Because I'm recording.
And he agrees. Yes, that's right, because I'm recording. You see him shake his head, yes?
Yeah, I know I'm not going to get any breaks.
Freudian slip.
Because I'm recording.
Yeah, see, he shook his head. Yep, that's right. Did you see it? You saw it right there. When you slow it down, you take your time and watch something, you can really see the it all shows.
Oh, no. I'm being a member of the traffic unit.
Being a member of the traffic unit.
It is my job to issue citations.
No, it is not your job to issue citations, you dumb jackboot thug pig. Your job is to uphold rights. Oh, the speed limit's 45, so he was doing 60 in a 45. See the speed limit sign over that car? If you look just to the right of the pig's hat, you can see the speed limit sign is 45, and he said everybody does 60, so that pig could give him a ticket for doing 60 in a 45. It's a little more understandable unless everybody's doing 60, and then I would take it to court.
Everybody goes 60 down this road.
And I write everyone tickets.
His job is to uphold your civil liberties and to uphold your rights. His job as part of a traffic unit is not to issue citations. His job is to uphold public safety and protect your civil liberties. That's his literal job. He doesn't know his job description because it's been bastardized. They go to peace officer standards and training school, and then they miraculously become a law enforcer after they graduate from peace officer standards and training school.
No, I write everyone tickets. It is literally my job to write tickets. It's all I do.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry. I'm just so sorry. Forgive me. That is fundamentally wrong. That is fundamentally the antithesis of freedom, the antithesis of liberty. John Locke, natural law. I can let you guys hear an excerpt of another video on a lecture on John Locke, and he will explain the same thing I'm explaining to you now. The principles of liberty are not that we would have law enforcers, but we would have rights protectors. The only reason a law is created is to uphold the civil liberties of the public. The social contract, maybe you guys have heard of that. The social contract is where we, the people, agree to be governed by a hierarchy, a government body that will establish rules, laws, ordinances, statutes, these things, so that there's a rule of law for things. We agree, we are the willingly governed. We agree to live under a social contract under the terms that the government will provide 4 basic necessities: food, shelter, warmth, structure. That's it. Those 4 things. That's the reason why in 2 treaties of government, John Locke talks about the responsibility of the government in a social contract. If they don't provide those 4 things, and man will kill for food, shelter, and warmth. Structure. You have to have a house. You have to have a building. You have to have something to live in. These are the principles of John Locke. I didn't write them. I'm not a genius. I just have read a lot of John Locke. I'm teaching you the principles of liberty. The principle of liberty is that his job is to uphold public safety. His job is to uphold others' rights by enforcing a speed limit properly, not arbitrarily picking this car or this car or this car or that car, which is what he's doing because he's saying everybody's doing 60s. Listen, if you can't afford a trifold, one will be provided for you. You don't have to buy anything from me at all. I'll give it to you for free. That's how much I want you to have the trifold in your car. Nobody has to buy anything from me. I appreciate if you guys can pick up one thing because I'm going to give you everything for free anyway, but you don't need any money to get the trifold. I email this to you for free. Just contact me. Go to my website, deletelaws.com. Go to the inquiry form and say like, yo, I'm on fixed income, or I don't have any money. I don't need a big, 16 paragraph. Just say you need it. I'll click on your email address, click on an email, and send you the trifold. The 5A cop card, same thing. I'll send this to you as well, 100% for free. 100% for free. The 5A cop card came out today, the credit card version of it. So I'm just telling you, well, Michael, you're welcome to agree or disagree with me, but I'm about to teach constitutional law scholar. I have it on my wall. So, the principles of liberty are really clear that laws are only created to uphold our rights. If along the route you got twisted and bastardized by government creating policy enforcers, then that's on you. Then I would recommend you go back and read John Locke, one of 3 books. 1689, Essays in Understanding Humanity, 1690, 2 Treatises of Government, 1693, Some Thoughts on Education. If you want to go back even further and read his thesis, I believe it's going to be 1686, 1684, and that's going to be called Tolerance. You can read his thesis called Tolerance, and that's about how we should get along with other people who have different religious beliefs than we do. That religion cannot be compelled because belief is personal. You can't compel me to believe in your religion. So John Locke's philosophy called Tolerance in his thesis stated that you should be tolerant of other people's religions. Religions within themselves should be able to set their own rules, do their own thing, and everybody's religion should be separate to themselves, and government shouldn't be attached to it. So these are just the principles of liberty, the principles of freedom that I've learned from by listening and watching John Locke and reading John Locke. But you're welcome to have your opinion, and thank you for sharing it. I appreciate it. But code enforcers were created by the government. There's no such thing as code enforcement in the Principles of Liberty, written by John Locke, also written by Hobbes, also written by Kant, also written by Marx. I mean, there's so many, but the one we live under is by Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Jean-Jacques Rousseau's social contract that would come out 100 years after Leviathan. Leviathan's going to come out in 1650. Jean-Jacques Rousseau's social contract is going to come out 1750, almost exactly 100 years, something like that. So just giving you guys some fun facts on the basics of liberty. Oh, did someone order something? You just got your order in? All right. Ezil, let me check my back end, and I'm going to email you right now everything I sell for free. Everything right this second. Let's listen to this pig do a few more lies here. I'm going to back it up just 10 or 15 seconds so we can get caught up.
Yeah, I know I'm not going to get any breaks because I'm recording you.
Oh, no. I'm being a member of the traffic unit. It is my job to issue citations.
No, it's not.
Everybody goes 60 down this road.
And I write everyone tickets.
Yeah, because you're wrong.
No, I write everyone tickets. It is literally my job to write tickets.
No, it's not.
It's all I do.
Everybody goes 60 and nobody ever gets pulled over for those.
Okay. I feel like that's a pretty gross generalization spoken from a pulpit of misknowledge.
Like your principles of liberty?
Well, we can.
All the time.
We can.
You can't either, not without your lights on.
That's actually not true. If I'm responding to a call for service, I need to get there in a timely manner.
You have to have your lights on.
I feel like you think you know a lot more than you actually know.
I think I know more than you do, which is really disappointing because you're a police officer.
I'm actually a deputy sheriff. Those two are different.
Oh my God.
Really disappointing.
Did you hear what he said? I just got to listen one more time because I absolutely loved it.
Which is really disappointing.
More lights on. That's actually not true. If I'm responding to a call for service, I need to get there in a timely manner.
You have to have your lights on.
I feel like you think you know a lot more than you actually know.
I think I know more than you do, which is really disappointing because you're a police officer.
I'm actually a deputy sheriff.
I'm actually a deputy sheriff. I'm a deputy.
Really disappointing. It's making me wait for a code.
Okay. In the meantime, if you could grab your registration paperwork for your most current registration year.
So he has to stop recording, and that's what he wants him to do.
And that looks like it's good. Nissan Versa, last couple, 32.
He wants him to stop recording. That's his point.
Perfect. All right. Thanks, sir.
Gustavo in California, check your email, bud. Just sent you everything I sell for free. So cool. Ezil.
That's it right there.
Check your email.
Right under your thumb. Perfect. Awesome. Still your current address on? Sure, appreciate that. Hang tight for me.
Why did he answer any of those questions? Why did he tell him that's his current address? For what reason? Just can't even understand.
Wow. There's a lot of misinformation sitting in the driver's seat of that vehicle. And I don't know how to bridge that gap between like ignorance and knowledge, because I don't think that there's enough wood to build that bridge.
There's not enough wood to build that bridge. Why don't you try me, bud? Why don't you try me? I see you pull over motorists who really are doing their best to deal with you jackboot thug pigs. Why don't you try me, bro? Why don't you see if I know my stuff? I'd be more than happy to debate you. More than willing to have a conversation about what your job is, you douchebag. Your job is to uphold civil liberties. Your job is to protect the civil rights of American citizens. That's your job. Your job, there's not enough wood to build that bridge. So once again, going back to John Locke said 9/10 of a man, good or bad, useful or worthless, is dependent on how much education he has. And this is in, again, 1693, Some Thoughts on Education, which I have been just packing my brain because I'm about to start teaching constitutional law scholars. So obviously it's right on the tip of my mind. But the simple fact is that this jackboot thug pig is taking advantage of Americans because he doesn't even know his job. His job is not my job is to write tickets. No, it's not. It is not. It absolutely is not. It's so preposterous on its face. It's ridiculous. That is not his job. That would never be his job description. Why is it bastardized? Does anybody know the answer? Why is John Locke's right on Brisket? Oh, everybody check your email. Check your email. I just sent off 10 emails to people with all the free stuff that I have, including my poster, which everybody right now, so many people are talking about this poster and I love it. I made this over a year ago and people are finally using it. They finally really are tuning into how amazing this poster is. It's free with any purchase. I sell it for $25. It's free. I want you guys to get my stuff. If you guys can't afford my things, just email me and I'll give you all of my stuff for free. For those of you who can afford to buy one thing, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I kind of want to stop this for a second and show you guys some principles of liberty, but I want to just finish this because I want to show you what a douchebag this guy is.
There's a lot of misinformation sitting in the driver's seat of that vehicle.
Mark, check your email.
And I don't know how to bridge that gap between like ignorance and knowledge.
You don't have any knowledge.
I don't think that there's enough wood.
You're stupid, bro. You're dumb. I mean, you're clearly dumb. You don't even know the principles of liberty. What are you talking about?
Hey, sir.
Civilian
Yes, it is.
in your car?
That is correct. Yes, sir.
What's he doing?
He's an employee of the sheriff's office.
And what's he doing?
He's videoing.
Why?
Well, like remember before you were videoing me and you were like, "Do you have a problem with that?"
Well, the reason why they're videoing, and let me just explain it to you guys. The reason why they're videoing, because this is what you call good press. What the cops around the country are trying to do, and they've created a funding apparatus for it, is a bunch of the people who are in my comments who are just haters and trolls. They're being paid by different sheriff's department, police departments. This guy is being paid to do this. They're creating this Frank, the good, jolly good cop, who's going to explain to you it's his job to pull you over and give you tickets. Frank doesn't know the principles of liberty. He doesn't understand what natural law is even about. He has no idea. So this is the good press that they're creating to dupe you so that you don't invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. He went back there and said everything that guy said was wrong. How come they're deleting my channels and suspending my channels all the time? Maybe because thousands and thousands of people are listening to me. They're invoking their Fifth Amendment right. Cop says, "Hey, why are you filming me?" They're opening it up to number 2, Turner versus Driver. Cop says, "Hey, I want to search your car." People are giving consent and revoking consent. Number 10, which I changed it out for Florida versus Gemino in the new one coming out in about a month. And the passenger says, "Hey, give me some ID." And the passenger's going, "Wait a minute. Number 4 on here says that Hibble versus Nevada says I don't have to give ID without probable cause." And so my TikTok got deleted. My backup channel's been struck twice in 2 weeks. The things I'm teaching you work. And if I'm ever not here one day, please make sure you go to my website, Delete Laws. I'll be streaming from my website. They'll do anything to shut down this message. They're doing everything they can. They're literally suspending, deleting my channels across the social media platforms. And why is that? Because I'm teaching you. Get yourself prepared, dude. Get yourself prepared. Have your license, registration, proof of insurance ready. Oh, by the way, hey, YouTube, this is Brad Pitt. This is a fake ID you buy on Hollywood Boulevard. Obviously, I'm not William Brad Pitt. I don't live on Wilshire and Beverly Hills. Obviously, YouTube, China, stop deleting my videos. They deleted 3 videos this week. How come you think that is? What am I doing wrong? How come you think they're deleting my videos and giving me copyright strikes? How come you think that is? The same reason they demonetized Russell Brand? Could that be the reason? I'm just saying. Go to my website right now, get a trifold. I'll send you everything I sell for free. Let me know if you guys got the free stuff I sent off just now. I sent off a bunch of emails just now. Let's see his little mannerism.
That there's enough wood to build that.
There's not enough wood to build the bridge, but Frank, you're a dunce cap. You literally are dumb. You don't know what you're saying. You're teaching people what your job is, and you're wrong, Frank. That's not your job. You're a moron, dude.
Bridge.
Here comes Frank writing his ticket. Click, click. Everybody back him up. There's Super Pig.
Hey, sir.
Civilian
Yes, it is.
in your car?
That is correct. Yes, sir.
What's he doing?
He's an employee of the sheriff's office.
And what's he doing?
Creating
He's
good
videoing.
press.
Why?
Well, like, remember before you were videoing me and you were like, "Do you have a problem with this?" And I said, "No."
No, that's
It's
not.
because I'm always videoing. So
That is not what he said. Did you see that mischaracterization? Listen.
Why?
well, like, remember before you were videoing me and you were like, "Do you have a problem with this?" And I said,
Okay, set 434.
Do I have to? I have to stop my record.
If you would rather not, you don't have
Are
to.
you going to write me for it?
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh, so he didn't say, do you have a problem with this? He asked him if he could not give him his insurance because he's using his phone to record. He never said, do you have a problem with this?
An hour in a posted 45. It doesn't happen all the time. Typically, I address it. No, not at all. So this is
So he, remember, here's the part right here. He said, do you have a problem with this? Let's see if he said that.
doing me there.
Does that bother you?
No.
Oh, so he said, does that bother you? He said, the way he said it, though, is, do you have a problem with this? And that's not what he said. He said, does it bother you?
Any reason you're videoing me there?
Does that bother you?
Not at all.
So he mischaracterized the entire interaction. Listen to what he says here.
Yes, sir.
What's he doing?
He's an employee of the sheriff's office.
And what's he doing?
He's videoing.
Why?
Well, like, remember before you were videoing me and you were like, "Do you have a problem with this?" And I said,
that is not at all what he did. That is such a bald-faced lie. Frank the lying pig. And just someone asked me to review this guy, so I found one of his videos. He lied to him right there. He misrepresented the way the man's behavior was.
"No, it's because I'm always videoed." So,
liar.
Have you had anything to drink? Have you had anything to drink today?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. May I have a? I don't know that. That's why I ask questions. My job to conduct a complete and thorough investigation.
Let's go.
May I have a contact phone number for you?
No.
Okay, no problem. All right. Well, all the information that's up at the top here is yours. Your vehicle's information's here. Says today.
I'll sign it.
Okay, you don't have to sign anything. This because it's simply a civil traffic violation. There's no requirement for you to sign. So you were doing 60 and a 45. So the RMP that's on the citation stands for reasonable and prudent, and that's always what the posted speed limit is.
Okay.
Got
you
your-
don't need to explain it to me.
Okay, but I explain it to everyone. I'd like you to have this information before we part ways.
What a load of crap.
Okay, if you don't want me to, I won't.
No, I don't want it.
Okay, within
No,
the pamphlet that I'm going to provide you here.
So he just said, no, I don't want you to explain it to me. And then he still has to cop-splain.
Do explain it to me.
Okay, but I explain it to everyone. I'd like you to have this information before we part ways.
I understand.
Okay. If you don't want me to, I won't.
No, I don't want it.
No, he doesn't want
within
him
the
to.
pamphlet that I'm going to provide you
There
here is
it
your
is.
driver's license, registration, and an exact carbon copy of the citation, which I explained to you. On the front of the pamphlet, on the bottom, is options 1, 2, and 3.
David,
Options
check
1,
your
2, and
email.
3 are the 3 options that you
I
have.
understand.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
David,
Are there
check
any
your
questions
email.
I can answer for you? Any other additional information that you need?
Your name and badge number.
Yes, sir. On the bottom right-hand corner is my name and badge.
There is. How did you clock?
Radar, certified calibrated radar. It's a no, you may not, and it's only because it's mounted in my vehicle. and I have a lot of sensitive stuff, both information on my computer and weapons and stuff in my vehicle.
Can I just look through the window at it?
Would you like to?
Yes, I
Absolutely. Hop on out. All right, now be careful, because it's obviously. No, come over this side. This side. Let me put my window down for you. So if you notice right there, your top speed is, after you passed me, was 60, and as I was catching up with you, I locked in the speed.
Yeah, you could have been anybody. I wasn't going 60.
Well,
Could have been anybody. This guy's a defiant.
The radar says otherwise, sir. So, any other information I can provide for you?
Car's full of road. Road is full of cars.
It is, but you are the fastest car. Any other information I can provide? All right, appreciate you wearing your seatbelt. Make sure you drive safely today. Thanks, sir. The reason I stopped is you're talking on your phone as you're driving down the road.
This is so ridiculous. I mean, just.
Any other information I can provide? All right, appreciate you wearing your seatbelt. Make sure you drive safely today. Thanks, sir.
So after he gives the guy a ticket and steals his money out of his pocket, he then acts like he's John friendly to you, like he's your buddy, like he's your friend. Every single thing the guy did in the traffic stop, the guy who got the ticket, was wrong. He couldn't have made any bigger mistakes than he did. The cop, remember what he said? My job is to pull you over and give you tickets. He's going to give you a ticket either way. But what you can do is you can dominate that pig for the 5 minutes you have to deal with him. If you have your license, registration, proof of insurance, everything up in your visor, if you have your hands at touchdown position right here and you're recording everything, you can dominate that pig and make him go away with his tail between his legs. When the pig walks up, says license, registration, proof of insurance, ready to go. There you go, pig. Then he says, do you know how fast you were going? Do you know why I pulled you over? I'm going to give you, RS code 4712689. Do you know, did you stop at that stop sign back there? Where are you heading today? No matter what he says, I don't give a rat's ass. I then go, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I'm going to show that to my camera, and I'm going to show that to you. Now, right there, you no longer have to talk to that pig. Now you can tell him, take your happy ass back to your car and write your ticket. Don't waste my time any further. He even tried to get in there in the middle of the afternoon. You been drinking today? Because he started that back and forth conversation with the jackboot thug pig, whose goal is to arrest you, whose goal is to impound your car and steal your money. That's his goal. His goal is to put you in a frickin' dungeon. Every word you say is this much closer that you're going to the dungeon. This much closer you're going to get arrested for contempt of cop. And then squishing your head, squishing your head, squishing your head. You guys see how I treat them. As soon as I take command of the stop, because it's my stop, it's my freedom. This isn't your traffic stop. This is my freedom, bud. And you're trying to impede on it. You're trying to kidnap me. You're trying to impound my car. You're trying to steal my money. You're trying to take me down to a dungeon in torture cuffs. You follow a very rigid, strict set of policies and procedures. I have learned a very rigid set of policies and procedures from Delete Laws, and I'm going to copy it exactly, starting with the beginning of my broccoli wad rubber band, where my trifold, my ID, my registration all goes here. And the reason why I'm doing this is just so that for a few minutes, I can dominate your pig ass. Just for a few minutes, I can smack you around because you're really a stupid person who doesn't know much. But I sat and I learned. So here's my license, registration, proof of insurance. Where are you heading? I plead the Fifth Amendment. Oh, yeah? Well, where are you coming from? Hey, listen, you jackboot thug pig. The Fifth Amendment has been established since it was ratified in the Constitution in 1793, written in 1791. So that means that this goes around your clearly established prong that would give you qualified immunity. Now, I know you're a dunce cap dumb pig. You signed up because you couldn't do much after high school. I get it. However, now that I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right, you can no longer question me. Now take your jackboot thug pig ass, go back to your car, write your ticket, do what you got to do, but get the flock out of my face because pigs make me sick. They always stink. And that's how you handle it. That guy can kiss my ass. He's a pig. He's a jackboot thug pig. That's how you handle it. Get your trifold now. I'll give you everything I sell for free. Don't wait. Unbelievable.
Stop is you're talking on your phone as you're driving down the road, holding it. Which hands free?
They should not be using phones at all. It's a distraction.
This is all what you're looking at right here, y'all. Okay. This is propaganda. This is propaganda created by policing agencies. You're looking at propaganda. Frank was cast. He was cast. He may have been a pig. They did a casting. He went to them and said, I got this great idea. I'm going to mic myself up. And the police department said, yeah. And then they said, hey, let's bring in someone's mom so that someone's mom would have a perspective. Then other people, then you could shame people and say, she should not be using her phone when she drives. Yeah, I'm the good white lady. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to tell everybody. Frank Sloop. This is psyops. This is propaganda. This is all created. I want you guys to see it. You're looking at it. Hey, Frank, why don't you debate me, buddy? Because you know you couldn't hang, dude. You get your ass whooped by me, and you know it. You know it. This is propaganda. This is all propaganda. See this? Frank's mom, and they got the guy, and look at the ceiling. See that? That's a set. Do you see what's on the ceiling right there? I'm showing you. What do you guys see behind me? You see delete laws. You see my trifold. Everything that is on my set, I already planned for you to see what's on my set. I've been a TV producer in Hollywood for 2 decades, so I make my set. Take a look at the set. Look at the set. You see all the stickers on the roof. You see the car. You see the mom. That's a set. That's what that is. You're looking at it.
Agree. So I think I'm going to write him a ticket for this.
I would.
Would you?
I would.
As long as you would, I would. All right. If mom's stamp of approval. Just operating a vehicle while using a portable wireless communication device. Just super simple. I am more nervous than having Sheriff Lamb ride with me. Very sure. So, because I could go home and get away from Sheriff Lamb. I can't.
Christopher, check your email.
This is my first in 22 years.
Mr. Day, check your email.
Face up. I get to see
incredible.
what it really does.
Robert, check your email.
Big permagrin going on. See your driver's license, please.
I don't have it on.
You big.
I get to see.
Look, they're good people. See that? The mom's smiling. The cops are smiling. Look at the set they created with putting all those things on the ceiling, the patches on the ceilings. That's a set. Just take a look. These are the good people. Frank's mom is good. Frank's mom is good, and Frank is good. These are good people. Look at the set. Look at the smiles.
Face up.
Do people drive down the road looking like that? Is that how you drive? I'm just wondering. Take a look at the set. We're good. We're good because we're smiling. We're good. This is my mom. We're good because my mom's here. This is a set. This is a setup. This is all psyops. How many cops are driving around with their mom in the front seat of the car to explain to you that using your phone and driving makes you bad? Have you ever seen that before? Why are you seeing it now? Why is a pig's hog mother in the car with him? Why? How come this pig has his piggy mother in the car? And why are they all smiles? How come it's all smiles? This is police propaganda. Hey, Frank's mom's good. Look at Frank's mom. Check your email. I just sent everybody a bunch of free stuff. Let me read off some names here. Robert, I sent you a bunch of free stuff just now. Check your email, Robert. Robert, thank you for purchasing something, man. I appreciate it. A lot of these are free today, but that's okay. As long as we're all going to use the stuff, that's all that matters to me. So I sent this to Robert just now. Check your email, Robert. You got the cop card. You got the poster. You got everything I sell. There that is for Robert. David, Gail. Ezel, Kirk, Lee, Steven. I sent you guys all free stuff. Check your email, please. Anthony, try to buy something if you can, man. But I sent you everything for free anyway, dude, because maybe you don't have any money right now. And maybe you don't have any money. Maybe you don't have any money right now. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm good. I'm driving down the road with my mom. So notice how short this clip is too. So check it out. Mom's in the car from 7:04. Okay. So
super simple.
Okay, so mom's in the car at 7 minutes and 35 seconds. There you go. And then she's gone at 8:05. So she's in the car for 30 seconds to get their propaganda point across. Let's see what their propaganda is.
I'm more nervous than having Sheriff Lamb ride with me.
Oh, he's more nervous because his mom is riding with him. Could you imagine if his mom actually saw the jackboot thug pig things he did to people? Could you imagine if she saw him jump on top of someone, stick his knee in their heart as they're screaming, "I can't breathe," and he's pressing down? Or as 6 of them all pulling limbs different way, trying to rip your arm this way, or another guy's trying to rip your arm that way. One saying stop, one saying go. One saying put your hand down, one saying put your hand up. One saying don't move, the other saying, hey, turn on your belly. While this cop is on top of them, punching them, doing pain compliant maneuvers. It's pain compliance to punch a man in the face while 2 other men hold him down. We have badges on, so it makes us good. He's more nervous than riding with the sheriff because he's got his mommy in his car. Frank, you would, if your mommy saw what you actually did and the soul that you have inside of your devil body, she would know that she gave birth to a demon. I believe she's probably a reptile. She could be a lizard person. And I'm not into lizard people. But how could you give birth to a guy like this and think that you did anything good? He's an absolute tyrant. He sat there and said his job is to give you tickets. No, it's not. That's not the principles of liberty. That is not what liberty is about. So here's their propaganda here. Now, remember, they got to get a point across here in 30 seconds. So the first 5 or 6 seconds is them laughing and having a good time. He's humbled in front of his mother. Remember, I'm humble. My mom is here. And now let's get the word from the woman who raised this great cop.
No, because I could go home and get away from Sheriff Lamb. I can't. I can't. I'm going to hear about this over Sunday dinner.
This is my first in 22 years. So I get to see face up. I get
This
to
is
see
incredible.
what he really does.
I gotta.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me interrupt for a second. Put a 1 in the chat if she does not get to see what he really does. Put a 1 in the chat if she will never get to see what he really does. Put a 1 in the chat if this woman will be shielded from seeing what Frank and the rest of the pigs actually do to people. The pig organization has got to be defunded, and we've got to rebuild a new organization that is based on rights protecting, not law enforcing. This woman has no idea what this pig does. And she's so proud. I'd love to talk to her.
Big perma-grin going on. See your driver's license, please.
I don't have it on
You don't have it on you? Which hands free?
They should not be using phones.
There it is. There it was right there. So here it is right here. This entire 35, 40-second clip, whatever it was, this entire clip was for Frank's mom to put her moral turpitude into the conversation. Like she knows best. Like this freaking boomer has any clue.
Road holding it. Which hands free?
They should not be using phones at all. It's a distraction.
Oh, mom knows best. And now that mom said it, now Frank, show some deference.
Agree. So I think I'm going to write him a ticket for this.
I think I'm going to write him a ticket. Now you got the mom and the son, and everybody agrees that he should get to steal money out of this guy's wallet.
I would.
Would you?
I would.
As long as you would, I would.
Oh, mom would do it. Mom would write the
If
ticket. Of
mom
course
stamps
she would.
approval.
She
Just
gave birth
operating
to this
vehicle
piece of
while using
shit.
a portable wireless communication device. Just super simple. I am more nervous than having Sheriff Lamb ride with me.
What a load of crap this is, dude. This is disgusting propaganda. I hope you guys can see
I
it.
go home and get away from Sheriff Lamb. I can't. I can't. I'm going to hear about this over Sunday dinner.
This is my first in 22 years. So I get to see face up.
You don't get to see what he does.
He really does.
No, you don't, honey.
I got a big big perma grin going on. See your driver's license, please.
I don't have one.
You
Come debate me,
have it
Frank.
on you?
Let's have you and I have a talk.
Okay. All right. So, always a red flag. Sounds like.
So what did he just say right here?
All right. So, have it on you? Okay. Okay.
So he doesn't have his driver's license on him, which could happen to any of us. Why don't you have a photocopy of your driver's license inside of your laminated card like I teach you to do? I've used it in 2 different states, in Arizona and California, and it's worked twice in 2 states on camera. I never presented my real physical ID. I just had a photo laser copy that was clear as a whistle that I got at FedEx Kinko's, and he scanned the back of my driver's license with the little scanner thing. It worked just fine. The one in Nevada said, "Where's your real ID?" And I said, "I forgot it at my house." And then he said, "This is fine. Why aren't you prepared like this? Why don't you have yourself set up for success?" Put a 1 in the chat if you know cops are trying to pull you over. Put a 1 in the chat if you all know. Let me put my 1 in here. 1 for me. I know for a fact cops are trying to pull us over. Do you know they're trying to pull you over? Okay. Do they set up a set of policies, procedures, and protocols to pull you over, to arrest you? Yes, they do. Are they very serious about that? Yes, they are. Do they use every single bit of the law they can to law enforce upon you? Yes, they do. Are they trying to impound your car? Yes, they are. Are they trying to search your car? Yes, they are. Are they trying to put you in torture cuffs? Yes, they are. Are they using a set of policies, procedures, and protocols to do that? Yes, they are. So then why don't you implement a stronger set of policies, procedures, and protocols that include flexing your rights and having your rights on you, in your hand, with your camera? I teach you how to do this. That guy couldn't get his insurance card out because it was on his phone. Is that what I taught you? Did I teach you that? I did not teach you that. I taught you to be prepared just like this. This is what I taught you. This is what I sat here for hours and hours and hours every day to teach you. Oh my God. You guys are looking at it. You guys are looking at it. These are the end times of America as we know it. Order number 14642. I don't know. I'll check when I get off this live. There are right now 90 5A cop cards being sent out today. 90. There are 90 5A cop cards going out today, right now. We're shipping off 90, which is really, really cool. So the 5A cop card, if I haven't sat here and talked about what I've created here, I created this credit card. It's like a Visa card, like a hotel key, the 5A cop card. It looks like this. And I guess I can take pre-order off now because now when you order them, they ship within a couple days. So these are the 5A cop card. It's a credit card, just like your driver's license. This is a laminated 5A cop card that I just printed off from my website. And this is a laminated one. But these pre-order 5A cop cards, I ordered 1,000 of them. I'm already at 100. I'm at 100 and I've been selling them for 2 weeks. So that means when I have the actual card in my hand, probably going to go 200 every 2 weeks. Probably be sold out by Christmas. I'll be sold out of these by Christmas. You'll still be able to get this and laminate it yourself and get it on a laminated card. And for the love of God, make sure you have the 5A cop card in your pocket. So, but this card right here is going to be gone soon. It will be gone soon. Go to deletelaws.com. And if you order anything from my site right now during this live stream, I'm going to email you everything I sell for free. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z, deletelaws.com with a Z. And Katie just put it in there, deletelaws.com right there. So let's watch Frank be a pig some more and watch the people make mistakes.
All right. So, always a red flag.
So this guy's driving around, pulling people over, then having like a back and forth with his mom about whether or not he should give somebody a ticket. Maybe that's a little backwards. I'm just going to go with that's backwards. I'm going to go with that's backwards, that this guy's mom shouldn't be in the car. And that, and how come she doesn't have a big bulletproof vest on like that dude in New York who put his big bulletproof vest on? I was like, look at me in a bulletproof vest. How come she's not wearing a bulletproof vest?
Like, I don't have my driver's license with me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't, huh? Nope.
Mm.
Okay.
Robert, check your email, bro.
Oh, hey, look, it's weird. He doesn't have a driver's license.
Ted, check your email.
That's how this happens.
Yeah, good call.
Let's see. and he's got arrested in Mesa. He's been arrested in Chandler, and he's been arrested in Gilbert.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Oh.
Let's see. And he's got arrested in Mesa. He's been arrested in Chandler, and he's been arrested in Gilbert.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Clutch my pearls. He's been arrested in Gilbert. He's been arrested in Mesa. He's been arrested in Phoenix. Grab my pearls. He's been arrested. I've been arrested in Alaska. I've been arrested in Oregon. I've been arrested in Washington. I've been arrested in California. I've been arrested in Arizona. I've been arrested in Texas. I've been arrested in Florida. Was I arrested in Minnesota? Those are 7 states off the top of my head. I was arrested in multiple places in California, multiple places in Oregon, in multiple places in Texas. So I have at least 3 or 4 different places in each one of those. I've been arrested in all those places. Did you hear her gasp? Doesn't say why he's been arrested.
Yeah, good call.
Let's see.
Good call. Mom's there to say good call. This is pure propaganda.
And he's got arrested in Mesa. He's been arrested in Chandler, and he's been arrested in Gilbert.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God, he's bad.
Oh boy.
Because the cops have arrested him. He's a bad person. He's bad. This guy's bad. He's a bad person. He's been arrested in those places. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So we've had all sorts of contacts with him.
Oh, so we've had all kinds of contacts with him. Yeah, we don't want to have any contact with you. This is the reason why we don't want to have any contact with you, because if you're an alpha male or a sigma male, or you're just a proud male, then you have to break yourself in front of these pigs. And I don't break myself in front of pigs. If I broke myself in front of pigs, I wouldn't be the mother I am today, because I wouldn't have been arrested dozens of times, because when the pigs told me to back down, I would have backed down. But instead I said, I'm not backing down. Get off that man. Stop beating on him. You already got him in custody. And then I'd get arrested for nothing. Happened to me tons of times before there was this magical camera phone. And now there's a magical camera phone. And now that there's this trifold that teaches me how to use my rights, you guys don't see me get arrested very often anymore, do you? Because I know my rights better than this dumb pig, Frank.
So we're going to go ahead and give him a citation.
Oh, yeah.
He needs it real bad.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know, someone told me to watch this guy. I actually just turned it on this morning to take a look at him. Listen to this. We are holier than thou. Listen to this. This is incredible. Now I see why the person who emailed me and said, you've got to watch this guy. Now I see why. Listen to how he's so good. He's such a good person. His mom is so good too. They're such good people. Those people are.
Oh boy. So we've had all sorts of contacts with him. So we're going to go ahead and give him a citation.
Oh, yeah.
He needs it real bad.
Oh, God, yeah.
92. Oh, and he has no paperwork whatsoever in that car.
Well, then you're going to have to really give it to him good.
I feel the same way.
Yeah. Obviously, that learning curve is
non-existent. No curve.
Non-existent.
Okay, so
I'm so sorry. I'm just so blown away. Check your email. I sent you guys some free stuff, but I'm so sorry. Let me open this big for you guys. So I want you guys to really absorb the amount of dog shit that this is being shoveled at you right here. This is horrific. Look at these are the good people. Look how good they are. These are the good people. It's a 1-minute clip, so just let's bear with me.
Flag. Someone's like, I don't have my driver's license with me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't, huh? Nope. So, okay. Oh, hey, look, that's weird. He doesn't have a driver's license.
And he's driving.
That's how this happens.
Yeah, good call.
Let's see. And he's got arrested in Mesa. He's been arrested in Chandler, and he's been arrested in Gilbert.
Oh, my God.
Mesa, Chandler, and Gilbert. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. So we've had all sorts of contacts with him.
We've had all kinds of.
Go ahead and give him a citation.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to him good.
Oh, God, yeah.
92. Oh, and he has no paperwork whatsoever in the car.
Well, then you're gonna have to really give it to him good.
Ruin his life. Ruin his life. Maybe arrest him. We should arrest him.
Obviously, that learning curve is not.
We should arrest that guy.
Non-existent.
He should be arrested.
Okay, so you don't not have a driver's license with you. You don't have a driver's license.
I just have a temporary one.
You don't have a temporary one because you have an identification card because your driver's license is suspended. So you don't have a temporary one because temporary means that the state of Arizona would have given you the right to drive back, and you do not. You don't have that privilege, right? It's not a right; it's a privilege. So does anyone in the car have a good driver's license? Can I see your driver's license? I don't have one. Oh, good. You don't have one either. Yeah. We have a whole carload of people that just hate carrying driver's licenses. My sister doesn't have a driver's license either.
Here's Frank just trying to work things out. He's the good cop.
With her, which she says it's valid, and she showed me a photocopy of it.
Okay.
Which I don't know why you carry a photocopy of your license and not just your license, but
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
work on that.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. What did he just say, y'all? What did he just say? What did I tell you all to do? What did I say to do? I said to make a photocopy of your driver's license in case you don't have it on you, and then leave it in your car. Leave this up in your visor, leave it behind your seat, leave one under your floor mat. So you have your license, registration, proof of insurance. They got pulled over. He doesn't have a driver's license. She does have a driver's license, but she only has a photocopy of it. And what does the cop say about the photocopy? What exactly does he say about that?
Carload of people that just hate carrying driver's licenses. My sister doesn't have a driver's license either. With her, which she says it's valid, and she showed me a photocopy of it.
Okay.
Which I don't know why you carry a photocopy of your license and not just your license, but
Yeah.
we can work on that.
Oh, you can work with that.
Valid. Very cool. Step on back. Appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am. I like it. Hey, I'm good with it. Hey, thanks so much for having a good license. Don't let him drive.
My favorite episode was that cocky kid that thought he knew the law. Yeah.
Work on that. She's valid. Very cool.
She's valid. So let me I'm going to do it one more time so you guys can see it. She gave him a photocopy of her driver's license.
Carry a photocopy of your license.
She's carried a photocopy, but we can work with that, he says.
Yeah.
Work on that.
We can work on that.
She's valid.
She's valid. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. She had a photocopy of her driver's license. She had a photocopy. It worked. It worked. We saw it work. Why don't you have a photocopy of your driver's license in your vehicle? Why don't you have a copy of your registration and your proof of insurance in your vehicle? Why don't you have yourself prepared? If you can't afford my trifold, you guys can chime in. I sent off bunches and bunches of free trifolds to people during this live stream. Let me know if you got the stuff. You don't have to give me a freaking dime, but you better have the trifold in your car. You better learn how to invoke your rights. You better use this to use for your rights. You better learn how to use your camera. You better do it. It's not going to, here's how it'll affect me. When I'm covering your video of you getting drug off to the dungeon, when I'm covering your video of you not having your license, registration, proof of insurance all put together, when I'm covering your video, when someone says, man, Chille, Susan got arrested. Susan, she's part of Team DLZ. Her username is blankety blank, blank, blank. I say, oh, wow, Susan got arrested? Really? And Gloria calls me and she's like, Susan got arrested, Chille. We got to get her out. And I'm like, okay, Gloria, let's look it up. So then I look up her video and she was recording her video and she's got her video like this. And he says, license, registration, proof of insurance. And she says, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. And then she says, here's my driver's license and here's my registration. And she says, where's your insurance? And then Susan goes, my insurance is in my phone. I got to turn my phone off. Turns the phone off. And then that's the last of the video. Susan went to jail. What happened? She had to turn her phone off to get her insurance out of it. So what happened to Susan? I don't know. There's what the cop said. There's what Susan says. And then there's the marks on her wrist from the torture cuffs. I sat here and told you I will give you my products for free. I sat here and showed you, here's how you set yourself up for success. I sat here and taught you. And now when you're going to jail, it's going to echo in your head, fudge, man. That guy sat there. He was on his live stream for 2 hours, just sitting there telling me, you got to do this. And I didn't do it. And you got Jolly Frank with his mom. Remember, just remember, the next time you get pulled over, guy's mom might be in the passenger seat going, get him, get him, get him. The guy's mom. I don't know why you got timed out there, Mills. You're a new name in this room, so the moderators are tough, dude. You know, I get it from every angle because I teach people how to fight back against these pigs. Be very careful what you say, Mills. The moderators are like, you know, they're really close to me. So if you say anything at all, you know, you got to be careful, Mills. These are my folks, though. You know what I'm saying? So take it easy on Mills, everybody. Maybe Mills is trolling, maybe not. Press with Rancor, by the way, is not in jail. Those are people just trolling. But I'd been on for 3 hours and 20 minutes or something like that. It took me about 30 minutes to find out he wasn't in jail. So just so you guys know. Just remember, might be a cop behind you with his mom. And the mom saying, get him, put him in jail.
Pretty cool. Step on back. Appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am. I like it. Hey, I'm good with it. Hey, thanks so much for having a good license.
Kimberly, check your email.
My favorite episode was that cocky kid that thought he knew the law.
The one in the blue Mustang?
Okay, can you just talk instead of being like you're being rude? For what?
What have I done that makes me rude?
Yes.
Yep. That is the majority of people's favorite.
And when in fact he knew nothing about the law. So I'm so proud of him.
What?
Say hi to this guy who just passed you.
Yeah, it's 71.
Let's
Yeah.
go get him.
Douglas, check your email.
Let's get him. We're going to go talk to this guy right now. The reason I stopped you is you were 21 over the speed limit when you passed me.
I'm so sorry.
I absolutely think that needs to result in a citation.
They won't learn unless you give them a ticket.
I feel the same way. I feel like we're on
That's
the same.
funny.
I feel like we're on the same page. Your speed.
Hey, Doug, check your email. See if you got everything I sell for free, man. Thank you so much for ordering one thing. I super appreciate it. I have right now in my WordPress, I have 100 people who've contacted me. So I'm trying to get them all out, but just give me a second. There's so many people who requested free stuff. So I'll get it to you. I promise. By the end of the day today, if you ask me for something for free, you will get it.
Criminal amount of speed. I did not issue a criminal ticket since you've never been.
Aw, he's such a nice guy.
Your speed.
This is propaganda. Do you see this? This is pure propaganda. Don't buy into this. This guy's a pig. His mom's a pig. The guy in the back is a blue line pig sucker. These people are working against you. Don't listen to the music. Just listen to the music. Ready?
I feel like we're on the same.
Funny.
I feel like we're on the same page. Your speed's a criminal.
You hear that music? Do you hear the music? That music is all about dun 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 bum bum bum. This is perfectly normal how we treat people in America. This is perfectly normal. This is normal. This is normal. This is so normal. Hey, this is Frank doing his job with his mom. His mom, get him, Frank, get him.
Speed. I did not issue a criminal ticket since you've never been contacted by anyone not paying sheriff's office.
Every day that he's been on the force, I have worried about him. In the first couple of years, I had anxiety so bad I couldn't watch the news anymore.
Do you have a current proof of registration, please? That's it right there. All right. Now, this insurance is good all the way through 2024, so hang on to that one. So he was just stopped by Deputy Yeoman, who's a traffic superstar, in March of this year. So he was stopped. Let's see what we're doing.
Is that learning curve?
Learning curve, yeah.
I'm sorry. What did he say right here?
Traffic superstar. Stopped by Deputy Yeoman, who's a traffic superstar.
I'm so sorry. She was stopped by Deputy Yeoman, who is a traffic superstar. We just had this talk on here. Let's listen.
He was just stopped by Deputy Yeoman, who's a traffic superstar.
Okay, so we just talked about this. I just did an audit where I explained to the pig that you guys get bonuses and accolades and promotions, that at the end of every month, there's the people who have the most tickets, the most drug arrests, the most DUIs. MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, will actually pay cash incentives, give trophies, have pizza parties, you name it, give them tickets to NHL, tickets to NFL, tickets to NBA games for the cop who gets the most DUIs that month. And what this guy just said, she was pulled over by Deputy Yeoman, who is a traffic superstar. Well, how would we know that if they weren't keeping track of who gives the most tickets out? So this Frank, this pig right here, he just revealed that that's exactly what they do, that they have a traffic superstar named Deputy Yeoman. Well, what makes him a traffic superstar? Can anybody tell me? What makes him a traffic superstar? What is that? What could that be? Could that be someone who gives the most tickets? Could that be someone who impounds the most cars? Could that be someone who gets the most civil asset or criminal asset forfeiture, where they steal your car or your property without any trial? Deputy Yeoman, what kind of traffic superstar is he? Where would you even come up with the term a traffic superstar, unless, of course, you're keeping track of statistics based on how many tickets he gives, how much money he steals, how many people he kidnaps? That's the only way Deputy Yeoman would be known as a traffic superstar. Put a 1 in the chat if that's correct. Put a 2 in the chat if that's not correct. Put a 1 in the chat if that's correct. He said Deputy Yeoman is a traffic superstar. What is that? What does that mean? What's a traffic superstar? I don't know what that means. I would love for someone to explain to me, especially this pig Frank. Hey, pig, what do you mean Deputy Yeoman's a traffic superstar? What does that mean exactly? I'm not sure what that means. I would love to know what that means. I don't really know what that means. A traffic superstar. Hey, Doug, did you get everything I sell for free? Doug, check this poster, dude. Check the poster. This poster is so badass. You have no idea. This poster, Doug, thank you for ordering something. I appreciate it. This poster is so badass. It's got the prison chart right here. You can see from Terry versus Ohio, drop down right here in 1968. Look at the prison industry. Look what happens. Why is it a mountain over my right shoulder here? How come it's a mountain? Because after Terry versus Ohio and the Omnibus Crime Bill of 68, which included the Gun Control Act, you get the prison system that does this. We go from 300,000 people in prison to over 2.5 million people in prison. How does it do that? Why are this many people in prison down here? Terry versus Ohio. It's not qualified immunity. It's Terry versus Ohio right there. Does it say qualified immunity right there? Does that correlate? Does qualified immunity correlate with the prison system taking off like a rocket? No. Do you see anything about qualified immunity right around here? No. Qualified immunity has absolutely nothing to do with the police state, prison state, death state. Nothing. Other than they get away with it after they enter into your life using Terry versus Ohio. Terry versus Ohio is here. The prison system takes off like a rocket. Right there. There's Terry versus Ohio. Take a look. I'm trying to move. There it is. Let me move this bad chicken. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. You can see it. You can see it right there. See it? There's Terry versus Ohio right there. And there's where the prison system takes off like a rocket. Right there. See straight above it? You see that Terry's right here? You see where the prison system takes off? Is that qualified immunity or is that Terry versus Ohio? I'm just wondering. Is that Terry versus Ohio right there? That does say Terry, doesn't it? It says Terry, right? I'm just checking. I'm just checking for all the YouTube scholars out there who are going to go qualified immunity. Some people even have their username end qualified immunity. Boy, you got duped, bro. You got duped. It's not qualified immunity, and it never has been. It never has been. It's always been Terry versus Ohio. That's what makes the prison system do this. And it's on your poster. You can then look at all the other laws that were created that create the ultimate prison system where we're now trying to build $1 billion prison here in America. So anyway, if you get anything from my website, if you get this trifold, this is what I want you to get in your car. I sell this for $20. I sell this for $9. I sell this for $20 or $25. I sell this for $9. I'll give you this for free if you get one of these in your car. Do you see what I'm trying to do here? Do you see what my goal is? You see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to get the trifold in your damn car. If you don't want to give me $9, just email me and I'll give it to you for free. Let's listen to more of how Deputy Frank is the best, and his mom, she's the best. You better get him good, Frank.
In March of this year, so he was stopped. Let's see what we're doing.
Is that learning curve?
Learning curve, yeah, like that. Not for speeding. He was stopped for no registration, for not having his registration card, and for not having current proof of insurance. But he has all of those today. You don't seem excited about it.
I don't know.
Okay. If you're not excited about it, apparently mom rules today. Won't you make all the calls? You were a cluster that day. You didn't have anything. But you have everything today.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. My mom's in the car. She said to give you a break.
Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? This is such a lie. This is such a lie. This is not how it's done. This is pure propaganda. Cops don't pull you over with their mom in the car and, hey, man, I'm going to give you a break today. And the mom's in the back and, hey, bro, we're a really nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm a really nice guy. My mom's back here. My mom told me to give you a break. What the fuck are we looking at? This is pure outright propaganda and lies. People told me to look at your videos, Frank. I'm taking a look, bro. You're pathetic. You're pathetic. Your mom's pathetic. You're pathetic. You are literally propaganda. And anybody with half a brain who This goes back to another thesis of John Locke's that I've already mentioned earlier today, 1689, the thesis he wrote called Essays in Understanding Humanity. And in Essays in Understanding Humanity, John Locke makes it very clear that 90% of people need to have a shepherd. 90% of people need to have somebody that they can listen to and trust and follow. I'm not John Locke. I'm not the philosopher John Locke. I can't teach what John Locke teaches. I'm not even 1/10 of his intelligence. He taught this. He taught that there are leaders and leaders should lead. If you have the ability to lead, you should lead. I'm leading. I'm showing you this is propaganda. This is a lie. No one sits around with their mom going, well, you got everything together here now. I'm going to let you go. My mom's back there. What does she look like? What the hell are we looking at here? I mean, my face hurts. Like is my face all red? My face hurts from the amount of blood being pushed into my face from just this ridiculously stupidness. Like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Like, anybody buys this. We landed on the moon too. We landed on the moon. Did you know that? Back in the 1950s, we landed on the moon. Yeah, we landed on the moon. Yeah, we did.
Just have anything. But you have everything today. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, because you have your license, registration, proof of insurance, Daddy Frank here. Good guy, Daddy Frank's going to give you a break.
So this is what we're going to do. My mom's in the car. She said to give you a break. If you could just not speed in Pinal County anymore, that'd be great. Good enough? Yep. All right, man. Put your seatbelt on. Drive safe.
Oh, man. Cops are good, everybody. Cops are good. Dude, did you see that? Frank let him go because his mom was in the car. He just, hey, you got all your stuff together today? I'm just going to give you a break today. That's how it goes, right? A moment ago, though, he said it was his job to give out tickets. He gives tickets to almost everybody. But now, because his mom's here today, I'm going to give you a little break. Was it 68? No, it could have been 68. My mom was born in 50. So my mama was born in 1950, and my mama said she watched the moon landing. I can't remember which fake year they said that we had a fake moon landing. I'm not sure which one that. Anybody know which year they tried to lie and say we did a moon landing? Was that 1968? It could have been 68. My mom said she watched as a kid since she was born in 1950. I didn't look into it much past other than seeing that there was a camera outside the capsule before the people came off, and then they said one giant step for mankind. Well, who were the people who were the people who took the steps to put the tripod on the camera on the moon that shot the capsule on the moon? Who were those people? And how well did the camera work back then? Does space affect a camera? How did you pack that camera? Because according to you, space has these certain elements in it. So then after you got that, then how'd you get the footage back here to Earth so we could see that? Because we couldn't send anything from the moon to Earth. Because as you know, I can't even email you a video. I can't email you a video without using WeTransfer or another way. So how'd you get that video back from the moon back down to Earth before the astronauts came back down? I'm just wondering how'd that happen. I mean, I've been a TV producer for 20 years in Hollywood. I've seen a lot of things. I'm just wondering how that happened. How'd you do that? How'd you get the footage back to Earth? Just wondering. The camera was mounted outside the capsule as the capsule was doing Mach speed 17 or whatever it was to get to the moon. Just wondering. I'm just wondering. It's all lies.
He just looked at me, and I think he thought to himself, "Your mom's with you?" My mom told me to give you a break. Give him a break.
He's a good.
Is there any reason that you and him are driving like that? Because that's...
Tom 16.
I think he thought to himself.
Listen to this last thing here. You didn't quite hear this here. Listen to what the mom says at the end right here. Make sure you catch this. Pick this up.
Your mom's with you? My mom told me to give you a break. Give him a break.
He's a good son.
He's a good son.
Very good son.
He's a very good son. He's a good son. He's a very good son.
Give him a break.
He's a good son. He's a very good son. And he takes care of his mom.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I've been had. He's a good son. He's a very good son. He takes care of his mama. That's it, everybody. Deputy Frank is good, and his job is to give you tickets, and he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Deputy Frank is good. He's got a good mom. They're good people. Let me check some orders here real quick. Jason in Wisconsin. I'm sending you everything that I sell. Thank you for purchasing something. I appreciate it. A lot of people don't, but you know what? I give my word that I'll give it out for free. So I keep my word. I'm not going to stiff anybody. Everybody needs this stuff. If you ever don't get your order, if it takes more than 21 days, then you reach out to me and contact me and say, "Hey, Chille, I didn't get my trifold or I didn't get my 5A cop card." Reach out to me if it takes more than 21 days. It takes between 14 and 21 days, just so you guys know. So Jason, Todd, Sonny, Douglas, check your email, everybody. If you would, please let me know that you got everything I sell for free. There's another Douglas in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see you, Douglas. Yeah, I got you, dude. Cool. You didn't write anything. That's okay. Oh, you got the case reports? So Douglas in Canada, you got the case reports. I'm still going to send you all the other materials. You're not going to be able to use my stuff in Canada because you guys don't have the same constitution. But there it is right there. There it is right there. So now you have everything. You guys check your email real quick. I'm officially sick, bro. Oh, you got yours done? Thanks. I appreciate that. So Dan got his. I'm telling you, if you know, I mean, I want you to buy something because it's what I do for a living. But at the same time, if you don't buy anything from me, that's okay. You know, I would appreciate if you could afford to buy one thing, but if you can't, I'll still give you absolutely everything I sell for free right now. All you have to do is contact me, because I really don't want to cover your video of you going to the dungeon. And more than anything else, you know, if anybody sends me a copy of their license, registration, proof of insurance on the card, I'll give you everything I sell for free. All you have to do is submit me this and I'll give you everything. And you can cover up I don't want your driver's license. You know what I'm saying? Put a piece of tape over it, take a picture of it and text it to me. And I'll give you everything I sell for free if you just show me that you set yourself up for success. Like, that's how serious I am about it. Like, you do the work for yourself. I'll give you my products for free so that you're set up for when you get pulled over, so that I don't have to watch your video of you going, "Well, I was doing 55 and the speed limit says 55. And he goes, "No, you weren't doing 55. You were doing 65. Step out of the car, sir." Then I'm watching you go to the dungeon. You know, I'd never seen this before. I saw this pop up. And I'd never seen it before. I've heard of this. It only came out a few days ago. And plus I can't watch another one of Frank's. Like, that guy makes me want to puke in my hands. So I can't watch another. So this guy right here, I saw this come up the other day and I didn't get to see it. And it says right here, body cam, cops admit they have the wrong guy and arrest him anyway in Dallas, Texas. So I'd seen this come across my screen the other day and I wanted to watch it, but I'm freaking busy. I've got a new series coming out called Ironton Uncovered. I have a constitutional law scholar, which I should start teaching within the next couple days. I mean, I'm not going to flip my camera around, but I got so much more on the wall now to teach you guys constitutional law scholar. And I'm constantly doing stuff. So I have 3 active projects. I'm super busy. Like I'm going to change this system. I'm going to teach people enough and show people enough and gain enough people's trust and confidence by them using my trifold that I gave to you for free or you bought for $9. I don't care which one, but you did it. If you get the $30 one, you get this very fancy broccoli wad rubber band. So fancy. But then I know this goes over your visor. Don't think you got some furry visor or you got some leather visor and I can't put a rubber band over that. You know, your furry or leather visor is going to be sitting in the impound yard when you're in jail. So don't tell me that you can't put a rubber band over your visor. You bet your booty you can. I wanted to watch this the other day, but since I knew it was going to trigger me, I don't want to watch it alone. You know, thank you. I appreciate that. We don't stop, man. We don't stop. Check your email, everybody. Let me see if anybody, I got Douglas. Douglas was my last one. I'm going to send off to you right now. Douglas, just refreshing here real quick. So Douglas is the last one. While we watch a little bit of this, I will send off a bunch of free ones right now, but let's get into this. This is 20 minutes. So try to watch a little bit without interrupting it.
Help! 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 They hurting me! I'm in the felony. Get in the car. No help! Stop. Get in there. Well, y'all hurting me. Get in the car.
A Texas man is now suing the city of Dallas and multiple of its police officers after this incident, when authorities wrongfully arrested him after he was confused with a domestic violence suspect.
I got 4 kids, man. I got 4 kids at the house, man.
Instead, the single father of 4 was just on the way to pick up French toast and bacon for his children's breakfast.
Y'all in big trouble, bro. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all in big trouble. Go for it. I don't care. Y'all in big trouble.
You are under arrest.
Y'all are in big trouble.
In a grid.
Y'all are in big trouble.
The arrest dates back to October 16th, 2021, when a now 27-year-old Sylvester Hayes was pulled over in Dallas.
Okay, well, what's your information? That's all.
Damn, I'm finna go get something for my baby, something to eat.
Okay,
Like,
hey, if you're good, sir, you're good.
Body camera video shows officers look over his driver's license and mistake his name for a wanted DV suspect.
Yeah.
According to a lawsuit filed by Hayes, his first name is spelled Silvester. He argues investigators were searching for another Sylvester Hayes, one who spells his first name Sylvester.
Come on, step up on me. I'll explain it to you.
I didn't give you permission to do it.
I know. Step out. I'll explain everything.
No, sir. Tell me why.
I'll explain everything.
No, I didn't give you permission. I didn't give you permission to open the door.
Right now, you are being detained. Come on and step out.
Hey, yeah, I'm kind of sorry.
Come on and step out. Come on.
Come on, my people. Come on.
Come on and step out, bro. Come on and step out. Come on and step out. You're gonna get tased. Come on and step out.
Pulling out a tape?
Come on and step out, bro. Come on and step out.
Bro,
Come on and step
don't
out.
touch
Come on
me,
and
huh?
step out.
Bro.
Step
What
out.
are y'all? Man, hold on, bro.
Come on and step out.
Body camera video shows the moment first responders realized Hayes is armed with a gun. They later determined the weapon was legally registered in his name.
What are y'all? Come on and step out. Y'all pulling on me for what? Come on, hold on. Y'all, I didn't give y'all permission. I didn't give y'all permission. Bro, hey, bro, this is my gun. Bro, this is my my.
Things then become violent as officers attempt to take Hayes into custody.
Bro, what the
Brutalizing him. Brutalizing him.
I got some foot on my neck, bro. I got some foot on my neck, bro. What the y'all doing, bro? Stop. What happened, bro? What am I being detained for, man? Stop. What am I being detained for? If you let us tell you, we'll tell you. Shut up right now. What am I being detained for, man? Y'all don't even know y'all right now, bro. Bro, what are y'all, bro? Bro,
Do you blame him? Do you blame him? I mean, really, do you blame him? It's a fair question. Do you blame him?
No. My friends, bro. Don't hurt me. Hurting me, man. Hurting me, man.
Just horrible to do to somebody.
No, I'm not,
Horrible.
man. Bro, look at y'all. Bro, what are y'all doing? Bro.
Why are they doing that to him?
They hurting me. They hurting me.
As this continues, Hayes can be heard screaming while officers push him into the side of a car.
Delta 772. If the other 70s aren't marked out with us, 7-3, put them out with us. Put 84 out with us as well. And start us some record, please.
I don't know, fellas. Get in the car. No, hell. Stop. Get in there. Well, y'all hurting me. Get in the car.
Officers then call for leg restraints to hold Hayes back.
Help me! Help! Somebody help me! Stop.
It's the wrong guy.
Stop. Leg restraint.
You got
Y'all hurting me.
No, we're not. You are hurting yourself.
What are y'all doing? You're hurting yourself.
Hey, while he's down, search him.
Bro, I don't have
Gun in
anything.
his pocket.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't have anything,
It's
bro.
on the floorboard at the front.
Everybody check your email. I just sent off 50 emails just now. Check your email. I went into the list from yesterday that I wanted to get finished. I finished that. Check your email right now. Let me know if you guys got the free stuff. I just sent everybody. I mean, there was even people who contacted me that by the time I saw the body of the word. So if you go to my website, go to deletelaws.com with a Z, and then you go to the inquiry form on deletelaws.com with a Z on the end of it. Then you, on the inquiry form, you put, hey, send me a free trifold. So I send it off, right? So what people will do is they'll put free trifold on there, and then I open up the word inquiry, the inquiry from my website, and then it'll say a bunch of curse words and hate towards me. But I was just trying to get them out so fast that I was copying and pasting. I sent a bunch of free stuff off to people who sent me hate emails. Go to deletelaws.com right now during my live stream, and I'll send you everything I sell for free. If you can afford to buy one thing, I super appreciate it. And you got to have my stuff in your car. You have to have my stuff in your car. If you don't have the trifold and the cop card, I don't know why you don't.
Bro, I don't. That is my gun.
Christopher, check your email.
Are you afraid my precious pocket? Stop. Bro, you're getting this because you're acting this way.
Christopher in Illinois.
100%, and I'm not your okay? Bro, this is you acting. You touch my body when you Bro, stop. Oh, you a Christian? I know.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you're acting.
Mr. Lack, check your email.
Y'all in big trouble. Go for it. I don't care. Y'all in big trouble.
You are under arrest.
Y'all in big trouble.
You guys, are you good?
Y'all are in big trouble.
Get him up.
You good?
Y'all are in big trouble.
Ready, 1, 2, 3, up.
Y'all are in big trouble, man.
Haven't seen in the
Y'all
car.
are in big. I can't even get up, man. My up. What? Damn, you a black
Horrible.
man. You gonna let them do me something? Damn, man. Do you see how they doing me now? Do you see how they? Ah.
Scoot back. Scoot back. Watch your foot. Watch your feet.
What the fuck?
You know, YouTube took down my video the other day because it showed a partial ID on it, which was a fake ID. How come YouTube doesn't take their video down? You can see this man's entire ID right there. Why don't they take down the video from Law and Crime Network? Why did YouTube take down my video? I can see his ID plain as day. I can get his driver's license number off there. There it was. I can see it right there. How come they didn't do it to him?
Scoot back. Watch your foot. Watch your feet.
What the fuck?
With multiple
Y'all are in big trouble, man. Y'all are in big. I can't even get up, man. My fucking get the what? Man, baby, and get the fuck. Damn, you a black man.
Stop being a baby. You attacked the wrong guy who was going to get breakfast for his children. He had no warrants. He had no domestic warrant. He did nothing wrong.
You gonna let them do this? You gonna let them do me something? Damn, man. Do you see how they doing me? Do you see how they? Ah.
Scoot back. Scoot back. Watch your feet. You got the gun?
I mean, you guys can see it. You're watching the absolute despotism of this country. You're watching how the government abuses us and hurts us and shoots us and torture cuffs us, and you're seeing it. You're watching it happen right here in front of you.
And his was right pocket. And he kept going like this too. He kept reaching.
Oh, there's that term. He's reaching. That's how you get killed, folks.
Next, Hayes yells to the officers, saying the weapon is his.
That's my weapon, bro. Come on, you a black man. Look how they doing me. I got 4 kids, man. I got 4 kids at the house, man.
Weston 380. Serial number is going to be November Juliet Whiskey 8843. On here, and I'll talk to you.
Gun comes back, registered to him.
Meanwhile, more officers search Hayes' car.
Incident to arrest. They can search your car if it's incident to arrest.
Soon, a Dallas police sergeant arrives on the scene. The original 2 officers who pulled Hayes over explain what happened.
We were sitting at the church, and we were just going to start doing traffic. She's running plates.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, run that Hyundai. So she runs it, and she was like, oh, let's look at the registered owner or whatever. So she does. She goes to AIS, and it's a cross-reference, and it pops up red. So she's like, okay. She kind of looks at it, but by that time we had already lost him. He had already gone into like the Family Dollar parking lot or whatever, the Family Dollar parking lot. So then as she's searching, she finds out that the name that she put on there, whatever was on AIS, had continuous family violence, warrant. So then we get behind him up here because we see the car moving on Illinois. So we catch up to it and we get up here to Southern Oaks. And he fails to signal within 100 feet from the stop sign.
He fails to signal within 100 feet.
And as soon as he came up here, we obviously pulled him over.
So you got the reasonable contact.
Yeah. So I pulled up to the car and I'm like, hey, man, look. You got pulled over for this, and this. And he was like, well, that's not fair because you were watching me from the other side. I was like, yeah, we were on the other side of the light. Well, you were crossing. So obviously, you know what I mean? Yeah. So then I was just like, you have your ID with you. And so he gives it to me. And obviously I handed it over to her and she's like, Sylvester Hayes, like that's the name that was under warrant. But
so you got a good warrant.
Well, there's I guess a lot
He
of
does have tickets.
He does have the tickets. So when I'm like, hey, bro, so in order for us to be able to like fully investigate, like, because he was already acting weird, so I'm like, hey, bro.
Rick in New Zealand. Brother, thanks, man. Appreciate you purchasing one thing. I sent you everything else I sell for free. In New Zealand. That's incredible.
bro, like,
He was already giving him trouble. Like,
I'm like, can you just step out of the car, please? Let's go to the back of the car. And at that point, he was like, for what? For what? And I'm like, bro, come on, man. And so that's whenever Reggie pulled up, and we tried to get him out of the car, and the fight was on.
Okay.
And then I was like, bro, come on.
The fight was not on. He didn't try to fight any of you, you lying beta male chump. There was no fist fight. If that guy tried to fight you, you would know it. He didn't try to fight anybody.
Jail traffic.
He just didn't want to be put in torture cuffs and shoved in the back of a car.
Resisting arrest, right?
Yeah, we have failed to signal 100 feet, and then he has
Failed to signal from 100 feet. That's what he pulled him over for. This jackboot thug pig decided you didn't signal far enough away from the turn. What a joke.
tickets. He had a gun in his pocket because he kept going like this. He kept,
he has 4 kids at home. He has no desire to have a shootout with cops. He wasn't going for his gun at all. You're just making shit up.
Okay,
because he had a pistol in his freaking pocket. So, and at that point, whenever we were trying to get him out of the car, Whitman was on the other side. He was like, gun, right pocket, gun. And
yeah.
Okay. So,
is he a felon?
He has not been convicted. Or no felon?
No felon.
We have UCW resisting.
Resisting? Okay.
They're counting up the charges.
Well, I don't know if we were going to be able to put the resistance because you can't resist detention. You can get him out of the car, but I mean, if the fight is on.
So who was on the driver's side?
I was.
So he was listening to your commands at the time, right?
No, he was not. As soon as I had to open the door when I was like, hey, come on, let's step out.
Because Whitman saw the gun.
Well,
at this point, right?
He saw the gun while we were trying to get him out of the car.
So you got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he was sitting down and we were like me, Reggie, and who else was next to me, we're trying to pull him out of the car.
Okay.
That's whenever Whitman was trying to push him out. He was like, gun, right pocket, gun, right pocket.
Okay.
So.
But based on your investigation, you have probable cause to stop him because y'all looked at his name and his picture earlier and could identify him?
We couldn't see it in the car. So that's the thing.
We have a traffic violation.
You got
traffic violation. Yeah.
They're talking about how they get away without stepping on their own Johnson. We have the traffic violation. We have that he didn't use his blinker 100 yards before the turn. That's what they're saying. We got him. That's the probable cause that trumps all of your rights. You have no civil liberties because you didn't use your blinker 100 yards before the turn. We got him on the traffic stop. That's what he's saying. Listen, they don't have him on anything else because the name is wrong. Sylvester spelled differently. The name is incorrect.
Y'all looked at his name and his picture earlier and could identify him?
We couldn't see it in the car. So that's the thing.
We have a traffic violation.
We have the traffic violation, though. We got that. Even though the name was wrong and that it wasn't the right guy, we got him on the traffic violation. Then you're not allowed to resist, so we can arrest him for that.
Right,
traffic violation. Yeah.
Because of reason for contact.
Yeah, so I wasn't going to be like, oh, it's an investigative stop and then it turns into shit. Like, no. So we were going to get it.
So when the pistol come back clean, stole?
It was clean.
Clean, okay. Double check with the jail sergeant on the UCW charge.
Okay.
All right. Just to make sure, because, we got new laws now.
Yeah.
Right. So if he's not a felon, but not convicted of one, that's different. Any drugs in the car?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Y'all just searched the car.
Yeah, they haven't said anything.
Okay. That's fine. And then what was his injury?
Nothing.
But if he resisted, he resisted. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So
resisted.
we got him on that, right?
Yeah.
So we got him on that. So who's the cops on your side? Who are the people here on your side? We got him on that. We got him on resisting. We got him on not using his blinker 100 yards before the turn. We got him. Their goal is to arrest you. Their goal is, you guys are listening to it. You're hearing it. You're listening to it. This is what ticks me off. You are hearing what they're saying. We got him. He didn't use a blinker 100 yards before the turn. And then he resisted. So we got him. We did it all right. They're right no matter what. You have got to use my trifold. You've got to use this. Go to deletelaws.com right now and get a trifold in your car. Get one for your son, your brother. If you get the one for $8 with the discounts, $8.50 or whatever, you can then print it out and give multiple to friends and family. You have my full permission to go ahead and do that. And then show people, hey, watch this guy's videos. He's teaching us how to use your Fifth Amendment because the Supreme Court has stripped away the Fourth Amendment using Carroll, Terry, Wren, and Maryland versus Wilson. Your Fourth Amendment is gone because of those 4 cases. Carroll versus United States, 1925, wipes away your Fourth Amendment right to not have a warrant to search your car. 1968, Terry versus Ohio creates reasonable articulable suspicion about your car. 1996, Wren versus United States allows them to pull over your car on a pretextual stop based on the idea that they think something's wrong with your car, so they're going to try to find a little minor traffic violation to pull you over to search your car. The 1997 case of Maryland versus Wilson is an extension of Terry versus Ohio. Terry versus Ohio is an extension of Carroll versus United States, 1925. All the cases linked together. They're all based on the Carroll Doctrine of 1925, and they end with Maryland versus Wilson in 1997. Well, no, it continues there because then you have the 2009 case of Arizona versus Johnson that says that the passenger has to get out of the car. It's an extension of the Maryland versus Wilson law of 1997. Policy, Supreme Court policy. So I'm sitting here telling you, get my trifold in your car. If you can't afford it, I'll give it to you for free. Get my trifold in your car. Why are you waiting? Get my trifold in your car. I'm giving away this for free to anybody who contacts me. You'll also get my 5A cop card. You also get my poster. You also get my ebook. Everything I sell for free if you purchase one thing on deletelaws.com. Don't wait. Have your stuff put together. Get yourself set up. Please. I don't want to cover your video, man. Oh, did you buy 2, Nick? Right on. Did you get those yet? I hope you got those in the mail. It takes 2 to 3 weeks to get them, so I'm sorry it takes so long, but I print them up fresh. So frustrating that this back and forth is happening with people, with cops. Oh, you got them, Nick? Right on, dude. We're seeing this back and forth with cops when there should be no back and forth. You should immediately invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If you don't have this, you should have the 5A cop card in your wallet that you got for free when you ordered the trifold. You got to listen to what I'm telling you. You got to hear me, please. I'm begging you to listen.
So that we're good. So yeah. So just find out.
Just before the recording ends, the officer mentions confusion with the other Sylvester Hayes.
The Lester ended up being like the third or something like that. But as soon as I saw the Lester Hayes, I was like, okay, let's get him out while we investigate this.
According to court documents, Hayes lost his job as a security guard and his home after the arrest. He now alleges his 4th and 14th Amendment rights were violated during his arrest. The lawsuit alleges he was racially profiled, leading to his arrest.
He was. He absolutely was. He was pulled over because he's black, and then they arrested him. It's just plain as day. I never did see this whole thing, and I wanted to watch it, and I've never seen the whole thing.
They're permanent? How can you afford? Is that a permanent gold grill?
So this is the arrest of Marshawn Lynch. I have never seen this before. I've only seen parts of it, little clips of it here. Right on. You got the trifold coming in the mail? Right on. Super happy to hear it. Rick, check your email. I sent you everything that I sell for free. Christopher, check your email. I sent you everything that I sell for free. Kevin and Robert, if you guys can afford to buy something, you should, but it's okay. I'll still send you everything that I sell for free. So that's going to be Kevin in PA, and then Kevin in California and Robert in PA. So yeah, if you guys can afford to buy one thing, that'd be awesome. But I'm going to send you everything I sell for free anyway because you reached out. I'm not going to wait on it. So here, there's that one for you and for Kevin right here. Free mankind. That's for you right there, my friend. There it is. You got that right there. So that's in your inbox right now. Check your email. That's funny. That's funny. You're welcome, Scott. I appreciate you too, man. So this is the arrest of Marshawn Lynch. And, you know, your arrest is not going to be similar to Marshawn Lynch's arrest because, so Glenn said something down here. If you take a look at the comment section down here, Glenn said, Terry versus Ohio is null and void because it's not in accordance with the Fourth Amendment probable cause. So let me try to explain something here so that you guys understand the actual process of what our system is based on and how it works. And this is not just for Glenn. This is for every single person watching this. So Terry versus Ohio in 1968 creates this reasonable articulable suspicion standard of why you can be detained. So the way our government works, Glenn, is we have 3 branches of government. And the 3 branches of government are completely based on the teachings of Montesquieu and his book that's written and published in 1752 in English. And this is Charles de Montesquieu, this man right here. This guy's name's Charles de Montesquieu. So he only went by one name, Montesquieu. And he wrote a book called Spirit of Laws in 1750. And then that book was published in English in 1752. So what Spirit of Laws, his book, actually does is it lays out the 3 branches of government that the United States government uses: the executive, the congressional, and the judicial branches of government. So I'm going to get to your answer, Glenn, right here. I'm just explaining a little background for anybody who doesn't understand how our system is supposed to actually work, the way it's supposed to work. So there's a series of things happen. We can go into the Federalist Papers, but I don't want to get too far off track here. I just want to answer Glenn's question. It says Terry versus Ohio is null and void because it's not in accordance with the 4th Amendment probable cause standard. And so if I remove this here, oh, you can't see it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you cannot see it. But on the bottom of this, it says the 4th Amendment is the right of the people to be secure in their person, houses, and papers and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. And no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place or person to be searched, and particularly describing the things to be seized. So that's what it says. Okay. So now what happens is when a law is legislated, when the congressional branch writes a law and then the executive signs the law into effect, the job of the Supreme Court is to determine the constitutionality of law. That's what the Supreme Court is supposed to do. And this checks and balances system is written in Montesquieu's book, Spirit of Laws, in 1750, published in English in 1752. So the Supreme Court here, they heard a case that started in 1963 about a guy named John Terry, this guy here, who was grabbed on the street by this cop named Martin McFadden. So then what happened from here was when Martin McFadden ran up and grabbed John Terry, no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation. When McFadden grabbed John Terry, that was unconstitutional. He didn't have probable cause to grab him. And so because he didn't have probable cause to grab him, this case went to the Supreme Court. But what you guys don't know is that the executive branch had been colluding with the judicial branch to create Terry versus Ohio. Our government has been corrupt since the beginning, and it is still corrupt. So when John Terry's case from 1963, when Martin McFadden grabbed John Terry unconstitutionally because there was no probable cause to grab him, only reasonable suspicion, the Supreme Court then reinterpreted our Constitution to say that reasonable articulable suspicion will now be the new standard. So Glenn, your blurb that you said that Terry versus Ohio is null and void because it's unconstitutional, that's incorrect data. The Supreme Court said these courts up here, these courts that are listed along the top of the poster, all of these courts, when they interpret the constitutionality of law for any case, in this particular case, it was Terry versus Ohio. The Supreme Court then stripped away the 4th Amendment probable cause standard and replaced it with officer safety and reasonable articulable suspicion. I just want you guys to know exactly what happened. That's what happened. The Supreme Court, the unelected Supreme Court, they created a policy, the Terry policy. So who wrote the Terry policy? The Terry policies of reasonable suspicion and detainment were written by Cuyahoga County Judge Bernard Friedman in the year 1965. Was it 64? His case went to trial in 63, so it could have been 64 or 65. Bernard Friedman wrote reasonable articulable suspicion that cops should be able to detain people. The Supreme Court justices just took his writing and said, that's the new Constitution. This is why you have to use every single advantage that you can when you deal with these jackboot thug pigs. You absolutely have got to make sure that you have my trifold in your car. You don't want to go without the trifold. You don't want to. The Supreme Court's going to work against you. The federal judges will work against you. You have to understand the way our government is set up. And that's the reason why I made this. I do understand the law. You see how it says here, learn the law, know your rights. I do know my rights. I do know the law. I do understand this inside and out. That's why I created this, so people would use it. And if you pick it up right now, I'll give you everything I sell for free because I really want you to have this in your car. I mean, I'm not going to stop until we get at least 10 more of these things in 10 more people's cars. If you guys got everything, I sent you everything I sell for free. So check your email right now and see if you got my email of everything I sell for free. You know, you've got to learn how to invoke your Fifth Amendment right and then use all of the cases that are listed in the trifold. Use all these cases. You have to learn how to do it. You know, if the right to film cops, the cop tells the driver to get out. Cop says he smells marijuana. Cop wants the passenger's ID. Cop extending the stop. Passenger get out. You curse out the cop or cursing out cops at all. So you have to know this inside and out. You have to, it's not good enough that I give you my trifold or that you buy it. It's not good enough. It's only good enough if you memorize it and then you study the case law in each and every case. It's only good enough if you know the information inside and out. It's only good enough as good as you are wielding your camera when you're dealing with jackboot thug pigs. It's only good enough if you have your license, registration, and proof of insurance set up for yourself. It's only good enough if you invoke your Fifth Amendment right and then you don't back down and you don't talk anymore. If you literally go mute, it's only as good as you are. Oh, you got the old one? My original trifold 419 source. I remember you, man. I remember your username and I remember did you change your icon though? 419 sourced. I don't have a photographic memory, but pretty close. And 419 sourced. I've seen you in here before. I think you changed your icon ever so slightly.
Or can you take them off? They're permanent? How can you afford that? Control 2 Baker 13. From the indents in the concrete, it looks like he drove quite some ways on the rim. Do we have any, any calls with a vehicle matching this description?
Alex, check your email. Alex G in Illinois. Check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free, brother. Thanks for picking up something. I appreciate that, man. So Marshawn Lynch is like, 260 or so. He's a big, huge dude, 5'9", 5'10", and 260 or something. Right. Okay, I was right. So I remember you 419 sourced. Thanks for picking up a trifold from me a year ago. I appreciate that, dude. So the dude's drunk driving. He got drunk and he, thank God, didn't kill anybody. All right, Dan. Good to see you, bud. Thanks for coming by.
Control 2 Baker 13. The passenger side wheel is on a flat as well.
Right on, Victor. Thanks, man. I'm glad you got everything. Alex, check your email. See if you got everything I sell for free, man. I appreciate you. Tina, check your email. Tina, I just sent you everything that I sell for free. Check your email, Tina. Jack, check your email. Jack, check your email. Blue Line Whistler, check your email. Blue Line Whistler. That's the guy's email. It's not his full email address. He's got some numbers on there, but Blue Line Whistler. Check your email, brother. I sent you everything I sell for free just now, dude. Thank you so much for picking up one thing. I appreciate that. I mean, Marshawn Lynch is one of the most devastating running backs in NFL history. So this guy's an absolute beast. They got a pigtail out there, some 120-pound girl out there to do a man's job. And it's just incorrect. It shouldn't be this way. Shouldn't have women trying to control men. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not fair to do to other men on the police force when a woman is out there and putting herself in danger, because men are chivalrous and men want to protect women, and it puts men in a bad position. When you hear her shriek, ah, then every man reacts to a woman shrieking. She shouldn't be there. She shouldn't be in war either. Those are old-fashioned values. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. I've said this 1,000 times already. I have no embarrassment about it. None. She shouldn't be doing this job. Shouldn't have females in charge of men physically. The same way we shouldn't have biological men in women's sports. It's the same thing for me. This guy could destroy her with one palm. She would have to use her gun to subdue him, and we don't want women killing men in the streets because they're weaker than men naturally. If you think that makes me some sort of anti-woman, you're wrong. I know women firefighters who can pick you up and carry you down a ladder, and they should definitely be a firefighter because she can pick your ass up and carry you down the ladder. But very few women can do the job that men can do physically. So go to deletelaws.com, my friend. Deletelaws.com. I mean, does she know that's Marshawn Lynch? Is that why she's being so patient? I'm not really sure.
Two Baker 63, two Baker 13. What's your ETA?
I mean, does she know that's Marshawn Lynch? I'm just wondering if she does, is that's why she's being so patient with him.
Copy. I'm not worried about the car taking off. It's totaled. He destroyed the engine. It's laying on the ground.
Oh, my Lord.
Control 2 Baker 13. It's going to be a Ford Mustang, and the gentleman that's in the driver's seat is wearing an orange sweatshirt and blue jeans and white, orange, and black Nike shoes. And he's a larger BMA.
Frank, check your email, dude. Frank, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free, bro. What happened to the sound of the video here? Okay, they're showing another one. That means his body cam's going to take 30 seconds to turn on.
I've never seen somebody drive a car to the point where the rim is totally gone.
Lonnie, check your email.
Still sleeping?
Yeah, he was sitting while he was
Okay, hold on.
Francisco.
The VIN?
Francisco, check your email. Amber, check your email. I just sent you the trifold. You got that in your inbox. Douglas, I don't mail you anything, bro. You got to print it out yourself. Douglas, I'll send you the trifold for free, but I don't mail you anything. You print it out on your own, buddy.
I think that's just the way the seat is sitting. Morning. How are you? Huh? You don't know? Why not? You know where you're at?
Rick, check your email.
Is this your car? It's not your car? Oh, whose car is it? Do you know who you are?
Gus, check
No,
your
you don't
email.
know who you are.
Gus, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free, Gus. Check your email,
You
dude.
steal the car? Yes. You said you don't know whose car it is. Just asking. It's better like that? Well, I guess if you're going to destroy a car, it shouldn't be your own, I guess.
Robert in Vegas, check your email, dude. Everything I sell for free is in your inbox. Thanks for purchasing something, Robert. I appreciate that, dude.
ID card? You got any
Means a lot to me.
No?
It's how I make a living, so I appreciate it. But at the same time, people need it. My crazy world. I got your email, bro. Tim. Right
Everything?
on, Tim. Right on, Tim.
Is that a permanent gold grill?
There
or
you
can
go,
you
Tim.
take them off? They're permanent? How can you afford that if you don't know what you do for a living or your name or whose car it is? Uh-huh. You know where you're coming from?
I bet you over there doing something. You want to get in?
Nope, sure don't. It ain't gonna go nowhere. You're on rims, dude.
It's broke. This car is broke. You know where you're coming from? Where were you coming from? Where's home? You know the address?
I mean, you know, I'll tell you, this is the most patient I've ever seen two piggies behaving. Besides the pig who didn't grab XX Geo and throw him in torture cuffs in 2 seconds flat, these pigs are being pretty patient.
You don't know?
Brianne.
All right. Where were you headed to?
Brianne in Missouri. Check your email.
You were headed home? Yeah. Where'd you stop in between? Right here. Man, you're just full of awesome answers today. Thanks. Are you able to get out of the car? Huh? If you want to. Okay. So you're going to get out for me?
Mr.
No?
Holiday, check your email.
Kinda what I thought.
Mr. Holiday, thank you for contacting me, dude. I understand you don't have any money. I got you, dude. Mr. Holiday, check your email. Wolf Cutter.
He saw you move or felt you move or something.
Wolf Cutter, check your email. I just sent you the 5A
that's why you're
cop
still
card.
making moves over there.
Wolf Cutter, I just sent you the 5A cop card. That's what you wanted. I sent it to you, bro. Check your email. We're all on hard times, man. I understand. You're good with me, man.
Oh, yeah? What you doing then?
Someone's email address is wrong.
Hey, just out of curiosity, how's one supposed to wear their seatbelt if they plug it in and then sit on top of it?
Kurt Rocks. KURTROCKZ. Your email address is incorrect. It kicked back to me. You hit me up and you said you wanted something, and I sent you a bunch of stuff, but it kicked back to me. Kurt, please check your email, dude. Resubmit your email so I can get you everything. I want to keep my word here.
Yeah, well, he said he's not getting out.
No?
He'll get out if he wants to, but he doesn't want to.
Okay.
Control picture 13. The male refusing to get out of the car. You can get one more unit. Have you guys on a record right now? Negative. I don't think you need a record. Copy. 1543, you on the record? Okay.
They're being real patient. I'll give them that much. As you know, I'm suing Las Vegas Metro Police Department.
He was talking
So
to you. He doesn't like me over here. Try to find out what his name is. I know he said he doesn't have an ID, but
No, he said he doesn't know his name.
oh, he doesn't.
Yeah, he said it. You want to ask him if he knows his name today? Because he didn't. He said he didn't know.
Hey, bud, do you know your name?
So now they bring a man in to question him. To my point, we should not have women cops. We should not have women in charge of men. It's just the wrong forum.
Okay. You need medical at all? No, no medical? All right.
So Marshawn knows he's going to jail. He's just extending
name, bud?
how long he goes to jail.
What is it? Terrell? What's your last name? Say it again. Nietzsche? I can't hear you, dude. Can you spell it for me? O-I-N-C-H? Oh, L-Y-N-C-H. Gotcha.
Randall, just hit me up, man.
What's
Randall.
your birthday?
Hey, Randall, don't wait, dude. Randall, the comment down here, dude, love your program, love how you teach, would love to have some of your paperwork. If you can afford one thing, I'll give you everything for free. If you can't afford one thing, I'll give you everything for free. So don't wait. There's no barrier to entry. Tomorrow, you're going to need literature if you get pulled over. What kind of person would I be if all I have to do is sit and click during my live stream and send you the literature? And I'm like, no, you're not going to give me $9. No, don't wait, Randall. I'll send it to you right this second. Go to my website, Delete Laws with a Z. Go to the inquiry form and say, yo, I need that for free. And I'll send it to you for free. Go to deletelaws.com. Delete Laws with a Z. And by the way, as someone just said a second ago, they love the poster. If you pick up anything from my website, I give you the poster for free. You got to go get it printed out at Kinko's or FedEx. It costs like 25 or 30 bucks. But if you put this on your wall at your house, people will stand around and talk about it for hours. There's so much data. You can't even see it. I can't even zoom in and show you all the data on here. There's so much microscopic data on here that I just can't see with this angle. So yeah, I will send you absolutely everything I sell for free, even if you don't have any money. This isn't about me, and this isn't about you. This is about us, and that's a fact. We're getting screwed. We're getting absolutely screwed. I've been studying constitutional law for over 20 years, so I know this inside and out. What kind of human being would I be if I said to you, oh, you don't have any money? Well, then you don't get my literature. What kind of person would I be? When I go to bed, when I lay down, just so everybody knows, it takes me less than 60 seconds before I'm asleep like a baby. I sleep like a baby every single night. And why do I sleep like a baby? Because I do things right. I do them right. I do things correctly. And because I do things correctly, I fall asleep. I fall asleep in my chair first. I fall asleep in my chair at work. And then as soon as I realize I'm asleep in my chair, I then lay down on the floor or crawl into a mat or roll into a futon and sleep for 6 or 8 hours. If I can sleep for 6 or 8 hours, and then I go right back to work. Fake moon landing. There it was right there. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm bursting the bubble of some boomers here. The moon landing was fake. It will always be fake. It will continue to be fake, no matter how many times you want it to be real. I'm really sorry. My mom can't take it. If I tell my mom the moon landing was fake, no, it wasn't. I saw it on television. How'd they get the footage back to Earth? How'd they get the data from the moon to the Earth so you could watch it? We can't communicate with a submarine going down to the Titanic from the Earth's crust down into the depths of the ocean. We can't communicate with the submarine just a few hundred yards below the ocean. So listen, don't get distracted by this moon stuff. Oh, you just emailed me? Okay, Mr. Marcus, I'll check my email right now and I'll send it to you. Go to my website right now, deletelaws.com, during this live stream, and I will give you everything I sell for free if you pick up one single product. I don't care what the product is. I'm checking my backlog and I will send you everything I sell for free. Now let's watch Marshawn Lynch.
You from here, bud? Where you from? From Las Vegas? No? Yeah? Okay. And this is your car, right? Yeah? Say what? You stole it?
He stole the car.
She asked you if it was yours. You shook your head no, and she said, "All right, cool. Did you steal it?" And you shook your head yes. Listen, it is what it is. All right.
It is what it is.
We didn't say we believed you. Is it your car? Are you borrowing it?
Check your email.
It's just not registered, so we're just trying to figure out who it belongs to. You don't want to tell me who it belongs to? You didn't. You what? It belongs to you?
Check your email. I just sent off a bunch of free stuff just now. Everybody check your email. Brianna, you should have your free stuff in your email by now. I sent that to you. Brianne R. Sorry about that. Brianne R. Thanks, Brianne, for picking up one thing. I appreciate that. It means a lot. I appreciate that. During this live stream, I'm giving away everything I sell for free. So if you can purchase one thing, great. If not, just contact me so I can get you everything in your car as soon as possible. I say during this live stream, but if you need it, I'll give it to you pretty much anytime you contact me, because you should not go around without my products in your car. Just got your email. Jedi. I just got your email, Jedi. Jedi, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free, man. I'm sorry you're on tough times right now. It's okay, though. You'll be on a lot tougher times if you get pulled over and taken to jail. So use the trifold, man.
Terrell, you want to tell me what happened to the tires of this car?
This is how all police interactions should be. They should be taking their time. They should be taking this time every time, just like this, taking their time working with the person who's obviously impaired. He's drunk. He's made a bad mistake. He's now going to have to pay with his money and his time. He's going to be taken to jail. So we know he's going to have to go to jail. We know that. So the police should just take their time and eventually get him out of the car. I mean, they're not doing anything else. We know that. We know that for sure. They're literally just trying to find someone they can arrest. And so they found someone they can arrest. Now, you don't have to beat the snot out of him. You could just knocking. Check your email. Knocking one. I just sent you everything I sell for free, dude. Check your email right now. Knocking one. Thanks for picking up something, man. God bless you, dude. God bless you. Francisco and Gary. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it. I'm just doing everything I can, Gary, trying to share my knowledge with as many people as I possibly can, trying to make a living at the same time. But, sometimes you have to help people. You have to help people. So many people sent me emails that they're on hard times right now. Dude, you're not on hard times with
Bro,
me,
you
man.
need more phones.
You got a new friend.
You don't have enough. How many phones you got?
Francisco
None.
in Massachusetts.
They must belong to the person who owns the car when you stole it. Ever been cited or arrested before? No.
Gary, check your email. Benjamin, check your email. I'm a huge fan of you too, Gary. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thanks
You
a
have a
lot.
driver's license? What state's it from? Nevada?
Thanks for joining Config King. No, it was a troll.
What'd you hit with the car?
It was a troll. Garrett's not in jail. It was fake. Kevin already said he got misinformation.
No, what? Did you
Let me
hit?
take a pause real quick just so I can dispel any discrepancies with Team DLZ. Kevin got some bad information. People were trying to troll us yesterday. I was in the 4th hour of my stream, so I try not to spend more than 3 hours at a time rapping with you guys, but it was a troll. Trolls were trying to mess with us. I spoke with Garrett today, so Garrett's not in jail. Press with Ranker is not in jail. And I don't blame anybody for bad people trying to disrupt what we're doing, but they didn't. They actually helped me get off the live stream because I would have sat there and just keep watching videos with you guys all day. So I'm super grateful that happened because then I stopped what I was doing and I continued to work on Constitutional Law Scholar. I'm really excited to show you guys Constitutional Law Scholar. You're really going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot, and TikTok is going to blow up. It is going to blow up. So everybody check your email. I just sent off a bunch of free stuff. If you guys order anything during my live stream, you'll get this poster, you'll get this trifold, you'll get the 5A cop card that I tell you guys have got. Get the actual 5A cop card. The credit card version is now available. There's no longer pre-orders. We're now shipping them. We shipped 90 today. So get the 5A cop card. Get this. Get the actual credit card version. This is a laminated version that I have, but I'm still going to send this to you right now so you can print it off and laminate it if you want. The poster, the ebook, the trifold, everything I sell 100%. If you can buy one thing, thank you. If you can't, I'll just give it to you anyway. But if you get this fancy one on indestructible paper, you do get this amazing rubber band that goes over your visor. Fancy. Really, on a serious note, you have to have my products in your car. Whether you give me a dime or not, I don't care. You have to have the trifold in your car and you have to use it. I mean, I'm not joking. You guys are watching me do it. There'll be no free rubber bands though. You can get everything I sell for free, but I will not give you a free rubber band.
Somebody with the car? No? Did you hit anything with the car?
I got you, Robert. Thanks, man.
No.
Robert S. Robert S is on SSI. I got you, dude. Anytime, Daniel. You're welcome, brother. Anytime.
I have never, ever seen somebody drive a car till the rim disappeared. Like you drove it till there was no rim left.
It's Marshawn Lynch, honey. You don't watch football, do you? Rob, check your email, dude. I just sent you everything for free. You got everything.
I've never seen that happen before. The engine was drug on the ground.
Ben Twisted sent me an email and he said, I'm broke AF, but I need the trifold. Ben Twisted. Okay, Ben Twisted. No problem, dude. Here it is right here. Here's everything I got for you.
Definitely drove it like you stole it.
Or he drove it like he was drunk, you dumb twit. He drove it like he was drunk driving a car and didn't give an F.
All 50.
Check your email. There it is. I got your contact, Randall. I got your contract. I got your contract. Contact Martinez. Martinez, I got your contact. Ohio, huh? Randall, you're up in Ohio. That's a real police state up there. Here it comes, Randall. I'm sending you everything, dude.
How much did you have to drink? You don't drink? Do drugs? No?
Martinez in California. Martinez in California. Thanks for buying something. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. God bless you. Thank you. So Blandford, check your email. I just sent you everything that I sell for no cost. There it is. Martinez in California, check your email. I'm checking my regular email too. If you guys contact me through my WordPress, through my inquiry form, I'm sending. Okay, here's one right here. Okay, so this is Luis.
He said he doesn't drink and he doesn't do drugs.
I got you, Luis.
Have
I'm
you
sending
ever
you.
seen anybody drive a car like that?
You're welcome.
He drove it till the rim came off.
Fine, see if we can miss anything, but I don't see anything in the cars.
Alright, sir, you gonna get out of the car for us, or are we gonna have to help you out?
Charlie 454, you're going to go to apartment 12. There is a hazard at apartment 15. I'm not sure how close it will be to you guys, but there's a subject by the name of Ernest Lamont in apartment 15 who made threats to kill multiple people until after.
I just sent you, Jimmy. Timmy. I just sent you an email back.
You in the car.
So
You destroyed the car.
matter of fact, Jimmy Timmy, I'm going to send you everything I sell for free. Jimmy Timmy, who we're not sure about, but he donates on everybody's fundraisers. You know, how do I bash the guy? A lot of people troll me, so what do I do? You know, I can't hate everybody. I just don't have any hate in me like that.
No, he's kind of gave us a name, but I can't find him.
It's now that he's conscious and awake, do you see where he's keeping his hands? He doesn't want to get shot. I mean, but just come on. This guy has. I mean, like, how are you a cop and you look like this? Like the guy has no self-respect. He couldn't chase anybody. And the truth is, we shouldn't be chasing anybody anymore. We should be using the digital cameras.
So here's the thing, okay? Right now, if you don't get out of the vehicle, you're going to be charged with obstructing an investigation. That is a criminal offense, and you will go to jail.
What kind of
Obstructing.
What kind of obstruction? Yeah, we're not going to.
There's not different kinds. There's only one kind.
Explain it to me.
Okay, because I've already explained it to you.
Because I'm
Failing to obey a command by an officer or lawful order is obstructing. So this is your last chance. Step out of the vehicle for us.
Everything is understandable.
Okay, step out, please.
Here comes the escalation of violence. Step out, please, sir. Step out. Step out. Step out. Step out. Here comes the escalation.
Why will I not be pulled out?
Go to get on your stomach.
Roll over. Will I not be pulled out?
Go to get on your stomach.
Treat people like absolute trash. They treat people like we our lives, our elbows, our knees, our hips, our bones, our skin. None of it matters. Where's he? Is he going to pull him out and stand him up, put his hands behind his back? Nope, he throws him flat on the ground. Now they're grabbing his shirt, putting their knees into his back.
No more games today.
There's the knee in his back. Why does he need a knee? Why does he need a knee in the small of his back? Seems like the guy's putting his palms up in the air for them, and he's stronger than all those pigs.
What kind of game? He does smell like alcohol. Oh, I do smell it. Yep.
There's the we're morally better than you. There's the moral superiority.
Now you're being arrested for the suspicion of DUI. Okay.
So you see those right there? You see those cuffs right there? Let me show you something. You know how you always hear me talk? Okay, let me show it to you again. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I do smell it. Yep. So right now
You see that? That's the advancement right there. Do you see that hinge handcuff right there? Those are really uncomfortable. They're really uncomfortable. The longer the chain, the more comfortable the shackles. The more the chain twists and turns, the more comfortable the shackles will be. If you put the shackles on a hinge, as they did here, there'll be even less give to move east and west. They'll only move north and south, or vice versa. They'll only move west and east, and they will not move north and south, which means that your wrists, which have a trajectory of 360 degrees in different directions, they won't be able to do a lot of the functionality the wrists are supposed to do. That handcuff that you're looking at right there is the reason why we can't get rid of torture cuffs. That's a multi-billion-dollar industry right there. That torture cuff that he's dangling right there in front of you, that's a billion-dollar industry. The torture cuff device companies that sell these, they have a huge lobby in Washington, D.C. to protect their handcuff business.
Arrested.
Now watch, they only hinge. They don't twist it in any other direction. So when it goes on right there, focus, look at which way it hinges. It can hinge toward his palm and come back down. It cannot twist the other way, which means they're extraordinarily uncomfortable.
You are.
See that? Do you see that?
Okay.
It only twists. Now look at his wrist. Look at the angle of the torture cuff. Look at the angle of his wrist. It's the opposite. He would have to dislocate his shoulder to meet the angle of the torture cuff. You can see it because of his gold band. You can see the gold band fits one way and the metal torture cuff is facing the other. His gold band has this side of it over here. The side that's closest to the left, the tip of the bracelet is edged up and then it's coming down. The torture cuff is the opposite. You can't get that. Look, they're two different trajectories and those cuffs don't have a twist. They only have a hinge. Now they pull away to show that they're going to massacre his body to get it to contort to fit in the metal torture cuffs.
Yeah, me too. He can get one.
They're twisting his limbs, twisting the meat of the human being to meet the torture cuff inhumane standard of a hinge. They're not showing it. There's several. Why aren't they showing the body camera angle that shows them massacring his wrist? They cut away.
Okay. Yeah, I need to. He can get one.
Now, three full-grown men have to twist and contort his arms, and there's Pigtail in the back. Look at Pigtail in the back. Watch this chick in the back. See her?
I don't see any logged on.
What the hell was that?
He can get
This
one.
chick in the back.
He has a DUI unit available. I don't see any logged on.
What the hell? Did you see that? Did you guys see what I just saw? Did you guys see what I just saw? Did you see this woman act like an anime cartoon character? I can't get my finger all the way underneath of it, but if I could magically go through this black right here and get my finger a little further over to this side, watch this pig. Watch her. Oh, they had to put 2 cuffs on. Look at that. They had to put 2 cuffs on because his wrists don't bend that way. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, watch the pig. See the female pig over? Let me see. I can't see what you guys can see. Look at the female pig. You see the group of guys holding him down to twist and contort his wrists. And now look at the female pig over there. Now watch her. Do you see the female pig over by where it says police? I'll open it big so you can see it.
Me too.
She's in her head thinking that she's doing some sort of physical grappling or wrestling moves.
Oh, he can get one.
Watch her. Step, step.
I don't see any look up.
Now, so remember what I said earlier? Those wrists don't curve like that. Well, Marshawn Lynch is built like a brick shit house. So his arms are not going to twist the way they want them to twist. So they literally have to use 2 sets of cuffs because they got the torture cuffs that are the hinges because they cause more pain on the people that you put them on. That's a fact. He's so burly, they couldn't do it. Look, you see how the cuff hinges right here? You see the hinge? There's the hinge there. So how does your wrist look? How could just look at the science? How if this is going to go around his wrist tight, you can see how tight it is on him. It's digging into his skin on the left hand. And then the hinge is right here. How would this other wrist go in there? Look at the angle of that. How would that go? It wouldn't unless they contorted your body to force you into metal torture cuffs. And they got the hinge ones, which are torture.
Let's get him onto his side.
Look at that. Why do we allow this? Why do we tolerate this treatment for people who are not found guilty of a crime yet? $5A cop card. Brian got a $5A cop card. Dude, I'm so glad you got this $5A cop card. These are not going to last. Brian, you're going to love this, dude. I'm super stoked. I'm glad someone got this.
Yeah, you there?
Eddie in California. Oh, right on. Thanks a lot. Eddie, wait till the real cop. Eddie, I see you got the 5A cop card, the printout. Wait till the real one comes out. I got you, Joe. Joe said he's living on a certain fixed income right now.
Oh, I'm right over there. Go grab it over here.
Got it?
What? There we go.
So he weighs about 260, and he's like probably 5'10", 5'9", maybe.
Oh, I'm right over
I think they have him listed as 5'11" in the NFL thing when I looked at it one time, but I think he's 5'9" or 5'10".
Go grab it over here.
He's so thick. This
Got
is
it?
so big. So he's on the ground. He totaled that car, man. That car's ruined.
We're doing what's called an inventory on the car.
So let me help you guys out. Inventory, what he's just said right there, inventory is going to be from the 1976 case of South Dakota versus Opperman. So South Dakota versus Opperman here, this case right here on this poster is where they're going to create this magical little inventory thing where if they pull you over and you get arrested and they're going to impound your car, they need to inventory your car to make sure that your private property is properly secured. That comes from the 1976 case of Opperman. What's going on, Tube Sock? Yeah, I mean, just so you know, Tube Sock, moderators, half the moderators tell me that TubeSock's a troll. Half the moderators don't know if he's a troll or not. I don't know you, TubeSock. I've never talked to you on the phone. I talk to most people on the phone who, oh, is that right? But for TubeSock donates on all of my fundraisers for people that he doesn't know. So for me, TubeSock, you know, if you're pulling one over on me, good job, dude. Keep donating to people that you don't know, and I'll have you in the room anytime you want to come. I don't know. People say TubeSock is a troll. I don't know. There's so many trolls. I have so many. I have so many. So Wire Paladin said that he sent for a trifold. They're not laminated. Probably will get next week since I'm in North Carolina. Wire, can you please email me? Wire, can you please email me? Okay, that's cool, TubeSock. I'm not going to get into it too much, dude. I'm just going to go with what people do. I'm just going to go with what people actually do. So, Paladin, if you sent me in some dough, you have to send me your full mailing address. Let me check PayPal right now. I want to make sure that if you sent me anything, that I don't miss a single person. If you don't get your trifold in 21 days, you contact me. You don't wait. Don't wait. If you order a trifold and you're like, yo, I got to get a trifold. If you order a trifold and you need it now, if you order the hard copy one, or if you order any of them, contact me and I'll get you this right away. I'll get it in your inbox right away. I don't miss a single person. I don't miss anybody. I'm not sure if you guys can tell my OCD. I don't know if you can tell. I'm a little bit Chevy. Aw, Chevy. God bless you, Chevy. God bless you, man. God bless you, Chevy. Appreciate you, buddy. So many people out there are a part of this mission that we're on. And there's people along the route who I've met that are just as diehard as I am, but they have a different life than me. They may have wife and children. They may have family. They may have a position in work, a work position that if they speak out, they could lose their position. So, so make sure that you get this to me, whoever sent me that for the PayPal, because I want to make sure that you get your trifold. I don't miss anybody. Like, and if you ordered a t-shirt from me, make sure you contact me, because I don't even check on t-shirts. I have someone else ship those. I'm only one man doing the best that I possibly can for groups of thousands of people. I'm doing the best. I'll be the first person to tell you I am in what's called Ikigai, Ikigai. It's a Japanese philosophy. I am living in my Ikigai right now. So I'm the best person I've ever been right now. I'm the most giving, the most understanding, the most empathetic, the most patient that I've ever been in my whole life. I'm in a different position because of how many people give me information, how many people help me, how many people are involved in my life. I'm in this really good position. TubeSock gifting out 5 Delete Laws memberships. I don't know how that works, but I'm super grateful. Man, thanks for the super chats. God bless you guys. All of a sudden, a bunch of super chats came in. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm nothing but grateful and humbled. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, I just want to make sure everybody has my products in their car. I don't, if you bought it, if you didn't buy it, let's talk about that for a second. If you get pulled over right now and you don't have this in your car and you don't know how to wield your phone like you're a ninja, then you're going to get effed up, right? And all you have to do is have this in your car. That's all you have to do. That's it. And then follow the instructions of going to a touchdown position and then invoking your Fifth Amendment right, not answering any questions. And then that's how you do it. If you contact me and I don't send this to you and you get pulled over tomorrow, how could I possibly look myself in the mirror and be like, you're a good person? Like, let me check my order forms and get out any more. You guys, if you can order one thing, great, but just get the damn trifold in your car. There is not a money entry here. I'll give it to you anyway. I'll give it to you anyway. I will give you everything I sell for free for zero purchase. If you can purchase something, thanks. But like I just said, the difference between you having the literature in your car tomorrow when you get pulled over and you not having the literature in your car is whether or not I can sleep at night because I sat here and clicked and sent people off the literature. If you don't print it out and you don't get a rubber band and you don't get it over your visor and you don't have your license, registration, proof of insurance, and you don't have your phone, I can't do all those things for you. Yeah, Wire, make sure that you email me, man, or send me 1 cent or even a money request on PayPal and put your full address on there. Okay. Charles, if you need a trifold, man, I've made it very clear how to contact me through my website inquiry form and say, I need that for free, and I'll send it off to you.
That's a gas station thing.
Soy Leal.
Yeah, we'll tell you when we want to do something.
Soy Leal. William, got you. Thomas, got you. Mika, got you. Soy Leal. William in PA. William in PA. I got you, dude. No problem, man. It's cool. Got you, dude. I got you, man. It's no big thing. No, free trifold does not work, Thomas. I'm so sorry, dude.
Just make sure.
But in the meanwhile, here's everything I sell, Thomas. You can get this. Mika in Utah. Mika in Utah, check your email. Everything I sell for free is in your inbox right now.
All right, man. Have a seat. Just hold it with your hand.
Check your email, Mika.
Hold your own pants.
Okay. There, hold it.
All right, have a seat.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
What do you do?
Yeah, unfortunately, she's just a text messaging. She has not called back, and they did not attempt to try to call her just based on the severity of it. They didn't let the phone number know that.
I mean, look at the treatment that we treat people with in our country. As soon as they have broken the law, they are this horrible, bad person that must be secured and locked in a dungeness cage. We did that for blacks.
Huh?
Saw this one last night. Check this out.
Put your hands up! Hold the channel.
Holding the channel.
Put your hands up! Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Turn around, hands behind your back.
All units on Central Road, your traffic permit.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Stop right there.
So why is that the treatment? Why are you so scared that you have to turn around, put your hands behind your back? Why do you have to be treated this way? I just don't understand. He should have stayed in his car and used his trifold.
Yeah, got out of the truck. Yeah. What's up? Down on your knees.
On your knees in the rain, in the wet, lay down on your belly. Are you freaking kidding me? Get on your knees? I'm not getting on my knees.
Just give us a second. Get down on your... Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
His hands are behind his back, douchebag.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
They're so scared. They're so scared. This is why you have to follow my step-by-step tutorial. You've got to listen.
Put your other hand up. Put your hand in the air, both of them. Left hand too.
He's probably getting his phone out to record.
Put your hands up.
They're so scared. They're so terrified.
You're under arrest. Put your hands in the air.
What's he under arrest for? You're under arrest for what?
Put your hands up. All right, y'all, move up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
They muted the microphone so we can't hear what they say. Why'd they mute it?
Put your hands up.
Horrible.
Keep your hands up. It's a phone.
It's a phone.
Keep your hands on your pocket.
Look how scared these beta male chumps are. Look at these guys. Oh, God. I am so grateful that I got my ass kicked all the way up until 12. I'm so glad that I was bullied for so many years. I'm so grateful that I got bullied until I was 12. I'm so happy for that because now I don't have any fear of another man. I don't fear another dude physically in a fight. And these younger guys in their 20s, I'm 49. So, if they're good, they should be able to beat the dog piss out of a middle-aged man. A 25-year-old kid who's really young man, a 25-year-old young man who's been trained for the amount of years that I trained up to 25 should be able to whoop the shit out of me because I'm 49. But I put in 30 years of training in mixed martial arts and grappling, so I don't have any fear of another man. Let me show you the difference between being afraid of people and not being afraid of people. Want to see people who are scared? Watch. Watch them. Watch. Terrified. And they don't even know. They don't even know how to do it. They don't even know how to do it. You guys make sure you get your order and get something off my website while I'm here. Okay. When you go up behind another guy, so wrestling is very basic. You get on a guy's back and you try to flip him over. You get on a guy's back literally and try to flip him over onto his back and pin him. So when you're going to take control of another man, you go under his armpits. Both arms go under his armpits. If you're going to take a wrist, so if I go under this arm, I reach over and take the wrist and peel it back like this. It's called a chicken wing. You learn it in second grade wrestling. I've been wrestling since second grade. You learn it in second grade. So show me that here. I just showed you guys the way you do a chicken wing. Under the armpits first, slide the arm down to the wrist, roll it underneath, roll it behind. That's how you do a chicken wing. I learned it at a very young age, very, very young age. So now let's see if they know how to do a basic chicken wing. So they come out with guns drawn. They got to put their guns away because they're scared. They're screaming the whole time. Now he should go under this guy's. So this guy over here, see where the block is? His right elbow right here. See the gas pump, the silver gas pump? This right elbow of this guy should reach under this armpit and grab his wrist. Let's see if he does that. No, he went outside the wrist. You can't control me from outside my wrist. You can't control me. It's not a control point. It can't be done. If you go outside of my wrist here, I can control you. You go inside the wrist and roll it under. This is very basic grappling. This is for second grade, third grade. That's what it's for. So Dan Hanlon, what's going on, Playboy? What is going on with the Playboy? He drove his car. What did he do? Act like they're grabbing a poisonous snake. They're so scared. $3.29 for $3.29 for gas. That's great. Must be somewhere in the south. Almost joined myself. I was going to join the Navy though. So why is he being put in torture cuffs? Why is any of the so he's dressed up for Halloween. Okay, y'all, just so you guys can follow here. That's clearly, now we can see his eyes are painted black. He's wearing white. It's clearly he's been. This guy, just to spoil alert here, he's a cop.
Put your hands up! Hold the channel.
Holding the channel.
Put your hands up! Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Turn around, hands behind your back.
I copy. All units on Central, hold your traffic permits. Please only do 1
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Stop right there. Yeah, got out of the truck. Yep. What's up?
Martinez, make sure you got everything.
Down on your knees.
Randall, make sure you got
Just
everything.
give us a second. Get down on your. Put your hands behind your back.
Thomas.
Put your hands behind your back.
Mika, make sure you got everything in your inbox.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
If they're that scared, why do we have this job set up like this? Maybe we should change the way they do things. We need to defund these cops and create a new system of rights protectors. We don't want law enforcers in our country. We're the worst country in the world. We are the worst country in the world. You're more likely to go to jail here than you are in China. You're more likely to go to here than you are in Iran. You're more likely to go to jail here than you are in Mexico or Canada. You're more likely to go to jail here than you are in North Korea. That's the system we've created for blacks that now applies to all of us.
Other hand in the air. Put your other hand up. Put your hand in the air, both of them. Left hand too.
Why are they so scared?
Something is the left hand. We can't see what it is.
And we're so terrified because cops hardly ever get killed, but we're so scared.
Put your hands up. You're under arrest. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands up. All right, Dawson, move up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
And they're really keeping their cool. They're really keeping themselves level-headed.
Put your hands up. Keep your hands. I think it's a phone. You're gonna get tased. Keep your hands out of your pocket. Go ahead.
Yeah, 31. Are you able to switch to area wide or an OIC switch to an area wide?
I swear to God, there's nobody in my truck. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you. I swear to God.
Well, you gotta listen to us, man.
I'm trying to. Please help me.
31. What area wide do you need me?
32. We got
Dude,
one.
I've been a
detained.
cop for 35 fucking years.
Well, then you gotta listen.
I know.
Then why didn't you listen?
Yeah.
Don't blame me.
There's the thin blue line, gang.
Oh no. Can you? God, hey, can you listen to these, please?
There it is. There it is. What do I tell you guys? Torture cuffs are always torture. Torture cuffs are always torture. listen to what the cop says again.
Can you, oh, God, can you listen to these, please?
So, I mean, maybe I should just do a whole breakdown of torture cuffs. When they put you in torture cuffs, it's always torture for you. Always. You're always being tortured in torture cuffs. That's 100% of the time and always. Torture cuffs are always torture. When the Pig Shack gets from the torture device company cuffs that only hinge and don't twist and turn like this, then your wrists are forced into this hinge position. But when you put your arms behind your back like this is not how your wrists bend. Your wrists are more on an angle. To get it right, it has to contort your shoulders and hurt your shoulders. So that's why we can't get rid of torture cuffs, because of the torture cuff companies. That's why we can't get rid of them. You guys, to avoid the torture cuffs, use my trifold. For the love of God, get the trifold, get it in your car. I'm giving it away for free today for anybody who purchases anything from my website. You've got to listen to what I'm telling you. Oh, you just sent me something, Paladin? Wire Paladin? Ergo Desk, Nazis are Nazis. Says, just sent me $10. Thanks, Chille. You already sent me the printed stuff yourself. Okay. So I went ahead and ordered the laminated trifold with the rubber band. God bless you, man. I'm super, super happy that you did that. I'm super happy you have it in your repertoire so that you use it, and it's just so absolutely amazing that so many people are listening to what I'm teaching them. And that's just, any day my account could be deleted. If my account is deleted, go and check my website. We're already setting up the streaming on my website now, because if they deleted my TikTok with 150,000 subscribers, they're just about to delete my backup channel, and they're going to try to delete this channel as well. So, but listen to what the cop says.
Oh, no. Can you, oh, God, can you listen to these, please?
So torture cuffs are always torture.
Oh, no. Can you, oh, God, can you listen to these, please? Oh, no. Can you, oh, God, can you listen to these, please?
Why is he saying that? Is he just being...
Oh, God, can you listen to these, please?
Torture cuffs are always torture. Put that in the comment section for me. Torture cuffs are always torture. Put that in the comment section.
Listen to these, please. Oh, no. Can you, oh, God, can you listen to these, please?
Torture cuffs are always torture. Every time someone puts torture cuffs on you, it's always torture.
Yeah, Karen. Are you for real?
Are you for real? I'm white and I'm a cop. I shouldn't be treated this way.
I swear to God.
You swear to God what?
I would never hurt any of you. I'm a policeman.
Where at?
St. Bernard.
Okay, well, you have to listen.
I know.
Why would you not just do as you were told? It's not that difficult. You know that.
I was just calling my daughter. That's all I was doing. I was making a phone call.
Torture cuffs are always
calling
torture.
My daughter. I just wanted her to know what was going on. Okay. And I'm sorry. That's okay. I wouldn't hurt you.
We'll talk to you here in just a minute.
Why would you think I would ever hurt you?
I don't know you.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
Right.
Torture cuffs are always torture.
We'll talk here in a minute. Hold on. We'll talk here in a minute.
Stop right there. I'll go hands. What's up? Down on your knees.
He wanted him to get on his knees in the rain in his costume. And then they would have walked up behind him and pushed him forward. So his costume would have been ruined. His face on the paint that he took the time to paint his face would have been ruined. He's a pig, so I don't have any respect for him. But he wanted him to get on his knees in the pouring rain. And then the next step is they come behind you and push you forward onto your belly, onto your chest, and onto your face. And there's a puddle of water on the ground in front of him.
What's up? Down on your knees.
Get on his knees in the pouring rain? That's inhumane. That is ridiculous.
Just give us a second. Get down on your... Put your hands behind your back.
Behind you, other side.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Keep your hands out.
Aaron, I got you. I'm sending it to you right now, dude.
Other hand in the air. Put your
Pasquale.
hand in the air, both of them. Left hand too.
Pasquale in New York. Check your email, bro. Right on, dude. Thanks for purchasing something. I appreciate it. Cool.
Put
That's
your
awesome.
left hand in the air.
You're under arrest. What's he under arrest for, though? He's under arrest for what? I'm not sure. Paladin, I don't have your
Keep
email
your hands
address.
out of your pockets.
Oh, Shane, your order failed, man.
Yep. Yep.
But give it a second, Shane. Maybe it'll go through.
Keep your hands out of your pocket. You're going to get tased. Keep your hands out of your pocket. Go ahead.
Shane in California, double check.
I swear to God, I'm not gonna fight you.
Look at these guys acting like morons.
Dude, I'm not going to. I swear to God, there's nobody in my truck.
No, sir.
I'm not gonna fight you. Listen to me. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you. I swear to God.
Well, you got to listen to us, man.
I'm trying to. Please help me.
You're welcome, Joseph.
I know.
Why didn't you listen? Don't blame me.
Don't blame you. You're the one doing this to me. You're doing this to me.
Dude, I'm not gonna fight.
Let's get out of the ring. I'm not worried about you fighting now.
Well, I'm not going to.
We have to treat you as inhumanely as we treat everybody else.
Do you have a gun or anything on you?
I have nothing on me. I don't have my weapon. No. Sit down. I don't. My wife and I were at a party. We had an argument.
All right, have a seat. Get out of the ring.
That's all it is.
Joseph in Calgary. Okay, dude. I'll send you everything, man.
Oh, no. Can you, God, can you listen to me, please?
Can you loosen these, please?
I would never hurt you.
Never?
Where at?
St. Bernard.
Okay, well, you have to listen.
I know.
You know why would you not just do as you were told? It's not that difficult. You know that.
I was just calling my daughter. That's all. I was calling my daughter.
Go to delete laws, my friend. It's not laminated.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. We'll talk to you here in just a minute.
Why would you think I would ever hurt you?
I don't know you.
Dude, I know you don't want to put it down. But you never know.
All right, we'll talk here in a minute. We'll talk to you here in just a minute.
Just watch how this cop answers him when he says, "Why do you think I would hurt you?" So this is one cop asking another cop, "Why do you think I would hurt you?" And the other cop gets mad because that's their training, is to say, "I don't know you, man." And watch how aggressively and hostile this pig with this piece of metal on his chest, watch how he behaves when he says, "Why do you think I would hurt you?" The guy's being docile, calm, quiet voice, entitled because he's a pig.
Why would you think I would ever hurt you?
I don't know you.
Dude, I know you don't want to put it down. But you never know.
All right, we'll talk here in a minute.
Then he just dismisses him.
Know you.
Dude, I know you don't want to put it down. But you never know.
All right, we'll talk here in a minute.
This is how you get treated by pigs in America.
That's okay.
We'll talk to you here in just a minute.
Why would you think I would ever hurt you?
I don't know you.
Dude, I know you don't want to put it down. But you never know.
All right, we'll talk here in a minute. Hold on. We'll talk here in a minute.
I mean,
we'll talk here in a minute. Hold on. We'll talk here in a minute.
What a pig.
We'll talk here in a minute.
We'll talk here in a minute. We'll talk here in a minute. What a jackboot thug pig. Really. Shane S. I sent you everything that I sell for free just now, but you ordered something. You ordered the 5A cop card that I'm selling right now. You ordered this right here. I'm sending you the actual credit card, but I can't because your order failed. But what I did do, though, is I sent you the paper version that you can print out and get laminated because for some reason your order failed. Sometimes it's my back end of my system. Sometimes it's the credit card. Sometimes it's the two that don't agree, the processing system with the credit card. People have contacted me before. So Shane, I just wanted to make sure that you knew that your order failed. So I'm not going to be mailing you one of these, but I did email you one so that you would have one in case you needed it. And we all need it. You absolutely have got to. And then Joseph hit me and said that he didn't have any money right now, but he would come back around, and totally cool. Ignacio right here. Ignacio in Arizona. Ignacio put in the subject line, he said, please provide everything for free like you said in your live video. Okay. Let me do that for you right now, Ignacio. So here this is for Ignacio. There this is. There you go, Ignacio. There's everything that I sell for free, dude. Ignacio did purchase something. Thank you for spending $9, dude. I appreciate you, like, really. You know, I do need your $9. I have to collect as many $9 as I possibly can. But at the same time, I'm not going to deny any person who needs my products because they don't want to give me $9. Even if you don't want to give me $9, you're like, you know what? This is Supreme Court cases and on-point cases, and I'm not giving them $9 for this, but I need that. I'll still give it to you. I'll still give you what I sell for free because you have to have it. Matthew Turley has it exactly correct. He has it exactly correct. I'm missing a lot of these comments because I can't look at them. Oh, is that right? Ignacio. There's Ignacio right there. Order number 14682. So Ignacio, while you're here and while I'm here, real quick, check your email and let me know if you got everything. Ignacio, let me know if you got everything. Let me know if you got everything, Ignacio. They are in your inbox right now. They never had an obligation to regulate our private property. They got away with it for so long that the masses believe that this is just the way it is. Chevy must be doing something. DJ Smith said, Chevy, stop. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. You know, there's a, you know, if you see the people in the moderators, and there's a lot of people who are not moderators who've been around since the very beginning, there's a core group of people on this channel who contribute, donate, give money to people they don't know, help bail people out of jail, contact one another offline, are communicating with what the bad people are trying to do to me. There's people who go and infiltrate the bad people and come back and report information to me. And there's like, we have a whole team here, you know, DJ Smith, you know, such a great team of people here that I just feel so freaking lucky and blessed that this many people have gravitated towards this message of overturning Terry and towards this message of getting rid of torture cuffs. And part of the big thing, Rick, so Ricky Hobby said, beg for your help all the time. Ricky, I can only do so much for you, dude. I can only do so much for you. I'm limited. I don't have a bar card in your state in Michigan. And I already put that pig on notice for you in Pennsylvania, or you're in Pennsylvania or Michigan. I can't remember which one, Ricky, but you know, I still get all your contacts. Ricky sends me about, 30 or 40 contacts a week. I still get all your contacts, Ricky. I still listen to your stuff and look at your stuff. There's just not much more I can do for you. I can expose it if you have a video. Dan Hanlon, one of those guys, just one of these guys that jumps in. He just is just one of those people. My PayPal is one of the moderators can put it in the comment section. It's at ChilleDeCastro. And then Alan, let me know your mailing address if you send me any cash and you want me to send you something. So it's just been no, the trifold will not work in Mexico. The trifold is based on the US Constitution. So the only way it'll work is in one of the 50 states or Puerto Rico. So it might work in Guam. I'm not quite sure how they do it, but Team DLZ rolling through the chat. Yeah, we don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. That's my Cash App, KT. That's my Cash App. My PayPal is at ChilleDeCastro. I'm actually going to change it to the new nonprofit. So I should have that nonprofit started next week. But as you guys know, with Constitutional Law Scholar, the nonprofit, the new series is coming out pretty quick here. So the new series called American Patriot, Ironton Uncovered. That's coming out. We don't stop. Scrubzilla, one of those people, one of those longtime people, been around for a long time. Lots of people. I'm missing a few people in this chat today who are longtime Team DLZ, but I see all y'all. I see all y'all. I see everybody. I see everybody. Anyway, let me check and see if anybody else put anything in here. Ignacio was the last free one, the last one that I sent out. Ignacio did order something. And now Yimmy, I'm just going to do Yimmy. This is going to be the last one for today because I think I've been on for 2 or 3 hours. I want to spend more than 3 hours a day just showing you guys videos and stuff, but about that. So Yimmy in California, this is for you, Yimmy. Yimmy, thank you for purchasing something. God bless you, man. Appreciate that. I don't know if Yimmy is a man or a woman, but Yimmy, if you check your email, Yimmy in California, if you check your email, I just sent you everything that I sell for free. And this is Shane. Oh, Shane, I didn't send this to you yet. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Shane. I thought that yours was sent. It was not. Here, Shane. I'm so sorry, dude. There it is. I mean, I do so many of these during the live stream. I'm trying to keep up with all of them. And then, okay, so I did get you, Shane. Got you. Okay, so that went through. And then let me just double check. Yimmy would be the last one for today. And then what I'll do when I end this live, Lucita. Her name was Lucita. I just want to make sure that I keep my word and I do this. God bless you too, Lucita. In Florida. Lucita in Florida. Here you go, Lucita. Let me send you everything that I sell right here. You got to print this stuff out yourself, Lucita, so make sure you get it all printed out. Don't leave it sitting in your inbox, for the love of God. Do not leave it sitting in your inbox. So, Lucita, you have everything that I sell for free. Thank you. I appreciate you. So there's that. All righty. There it is. I got everything in my email. I just got to go to FedEx and print. So Ignacio, make sure you print out the poster, dude. Ignacio, I'm telling you, the ebook is great. You need the trifold. You need the 5A cop card. The trifold goes in your car. The 5A cop card, you got to get laminated. I give you a driver and a non-driver 5A cop card. Ignacio, you got both of these. You got both of these in your email. You got to print them out, take them down to FedEx Kinko's and get them laminated. But I'll tell you, the best thing that I sent you, what you'll get the most out of, where people will be like, dude, this is freaking cool, is this poster right here. This is where you will get the most value for what I send you. If you spend the $30 at FedEx or Kinko's or Office Max, wherever you get your poster printed out, this will be the best thing that I sent you in your email if you print it out. If you leave it in PDF on your computer, you might show some people, you might share some people, but if you print this out and stick it on your wall in your kitchen, your living room, your dining room, every single person who prints this out, they then email me and say, dude, you were so right. I put that up in my living room. My daughter came up, started asking me about it. Then we got into a long-winded conversation about case law. I started telling her about what you teach about Terry versus Ohio. Then we talked about the prison system. Then we talked about the lynchings. We went down the presidents. A lot of people take their kids and they'll have them memorize all the presidents and the political party they were affiliated with, which is all on this black line. This is literally the most work and the most effort I put into any product that I sell. And no one really buys it because I give it away for free so much. But a few people bought them this week. They got the actual printed poster. But this poster is badass. I'm telling you, it is badass. Let me, I got mine tacked on my wall. I have to go over there and take the tacks out and then bring it over here and show it to you guys. Oh, you work at a print shop? Oh man, dude. So Ignacio, if you work at a print shop, then it's your obligation to print out one of these for every one of your friends and family members. If they want to come by and like donate or buy one for like $9 later, I don't care. It'd be great. Thank you. But since you work at a print shop, this is what you should be giving to all of your family and friends for Christmas. Look what I got you for Christmas. And then you should go out, Ignacio, and get this fancy broccoli wad rubber band and then give them both the trifold and the fancy ass broccoli wad rubber band for Christmas. That's what you should do, Ignacio. That's what you should do. Right on. Right on. I've been on here forever. I better get the flock out of here. I think one more person contacted me through WordPress and was asking me for Terry. It was Terry. Yeah, just this last one, and then I really will get the flock out of here. I promise. I promise. Chevy! So this is going to Texas. This is going to Texas. So Terry P, make sure that you go and print out this poster and get it on your wall. This poster, I'm telling you, it is a conversation starter. There's so much on there. And then when you guys look up the history of the things, so Terry now has everything in her email or his email. I'm not sure if Terry's a guy or a girl. Okay, got you. All right, I got to get the flock out of here. I've been on for 3 hours and 15 minutes. That is all the time I got to go. I got to get the flock out of here. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys learned something today. Team DLZ, each and every one of you, thank you. Thank you for being my friend. And remember, if my channel's not here tomorrow, I'll be on my website. I'll be streaming videos from my website around the same time. So we may have to get people together, but all right, I'll get the flock out of here. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.